Excuse me, how? Why? Here we go. Well, you know what this means? That was a full stream crash. That wasn't even... That wasn't even a thing. I mean, not a thing. That wasn't a disconnect. Why did stream end? Well, first in a while. All right, we got some more seltzies here. Katie, enjoy your 485th seltzer. Me, enjoy my 558th seltzer. I didn't even claim mine earlier, so I only got one today. Hani, enjoy your 51st seltzer. Everyone refresh if you can't see. Oh, yeah. Refresh. I don't even think it does anything. Wow. What happened? Wait, question. Oh my god, Sunfax, hi. Did we go to, was there, sorry, that was me? Oh, fair enough, that's okay. Did my stream, did y'all see disconnect protection or no? I'm curious to know. I don't think we had a disconnect protection there. Also, Wolf, enjoy your 8th seltzer. All right, I'm bringing this back. I didn't? Okay, yeah, that means it just ended. That's so weird. A bunch of my programs just like crashed at the same time there. Oh wait, is my bot still good then? How's Not Johnny doing? All right, yeah. Bot's looking good. If I do this. Oh, nope. And Lily, enjoy your 404th seltzer. I'll give it to you as soon as I can find it. Ah, here we go. Boom, the camera's officially hacked. It won't let me claim more? Oh no. I mean, that'd be great. That's not the expected behavior right now. Oh, let me do, there was one that we're gonna do here. Here, let's do this.
Air is good, Patrick. Air is good.
What was I gonna do? Here we go. I need my iPad. Oh my god, wait, would it let you claim it on your iPad? I could see that. You know what, let's just... Oh no, this is what I need. I need to get this cable here. Here we go. Wigfoot! Oh my god, Wigfoot. Do you know what I just realized? I think because of stream crash, if anyone wasn't here for the first one, I think it might have reset streaks. Don't worry though, if that's the case. My stream just like died. Wigfoot, enjoy your 732nd seltzer. Giselle, enjoy your 542nd seltzer. Oh wait. Oh shit. I didn't do this. Okay, wait, hold up. Or streak. I mean, hold on. You might have lost your Twitch one. I have no control over. I can save yours here. All right, you're still good here. If the streaks, if any of your Not Johnny Says streaks get messed up though, I can restore anyone's streaks in here. But Twitch streak might be gone because it literally just died. So there's a chance. And Mads, enjoy your 405th seltzer. Oh, it worked. Wrong one. That was meant to be a seltzer. I mean, the breathe was still pretty good. That was so weird. I can't believe that happened. I'm playing with my streak right now. Who playing with their streak? That sounds... I don't even know if I can say that on here. Who playing with their streak? All right, what are y'all gonna look at it before I handle you? Did anyone get a free ice cream today, by the way? Let's do that. Okay. All right, just look at that for like a moment. Got it. Okay. Closest one is 30 minutes away. Damn. I feel like we have a bunch of them here in the city. So I'm so used to them being nearby. I say that as someone who did not get a free ice cream today. Now, if my dance class had ended a little bit earlier, I would have gotten my free cone today. Apparently you're able to go and get as many cones as you want too. They're like, can you get another one? And they're like, yeah, just get back in line. They're like, I'm like, all right. They posted on their social media. All right, take a look at, here's full cam. Let me turn this off. You and you. Gotta fix that mic. And then we're also, not the mic, the camera. And then let me adjust you. Nikki, enjoy our 165th seltzer. And thank you so much for the lurk. Yeah, I think streaks are gonna be a little bit borked. Okay, that's probably fine maybe. Who knows? What are we looking like? Maybe I should start showing, actually. I don't know, who knows? This is our casual cooking setup today. Now I just gotta zoom this in so I can see. And then gotta change our category. Let me refresh this. Actually, I don't need to refresh this because my OBS quit, so everything is fresh. Food and drink. Beautiful. Zoom you in. Wait, if I'd known I can get more than one, I would have gotten my money's worth in gas. It's true, you could get more than one. And they posted on their Instagram answering that question. They were like, can I get more than one? They're like, yeah, if you get back in line, you can get more than one. So like if you ever go to a store, well, if it was free cone day like today, and they were like, I don't think so, you'd be like, check out the official account. They'd be like, okay, cool. But I didn't do that, I should have. I kind of regret it now. I could have at least gotten one and like put it in my freezer. You know what? This is something for me to not think about because I will get sad. Just kidding. I'll be okay. But I love ice cream. Oh my God. You know, I think I haven't been like closing my fridge lately. I keep like every time I close it, like a few minutes later, I notice I'm like, that thing is still kind of open. And it's not like it's like not closing like if there's something wrong with it. I think I'm just like not using pressure for some reason. This thing's, I was like, what's happening to my hair right now? And I realized it was the giant bulb. Closest one by me is in the city, so I don't know if I wanted to spend all day in line. Oh, true. Oh, fuck, I needed that. I needed that so badly. Johnny's scared of her. Yeah, I was gonna want to slam it. Who up slamming they fridge? I think, okay. I think I've been ruined, like effectively as a person. Okay. What does this look like? What? Oh no, we're just here. If I lean, oh yeah, we're thinking real thoughts. That would really hurt my elbow. My elbow's been so tender, and I don't know why. It's just one of my elbows, though, you know. Tender elbow. Whoops, slamming the fridge. All right, what do we see here? John looking at a Roblox character. If only they let me have my old Roblox account back. All right, that's center. I think we're really just gonna do some veggie chopping. We're not marinating any meat, so we should be able to cook this pretty easily. We could just go ahead and just get our rice ready. Like, that's fine. Actually, let's do this, and then move you out of the way a little bit. Yeah, it's probably okay-ish, I think. I love the buggy hit you right as you switch cams. I was so confused. I was like, wait. I was like, did the whole view go buggy? And I'm like, how did that happen? And Arcane Bones, enjoy your 6th seltzer. If anyone's stream streak did get reset from today's hiccup, honestly consider yourself like free. It's true. My old Roblox avatar is in fact naked. You showed us, it was scary. My old Roblox character flashed everybody. It was so bad. It's gonna be naked forever because no one has access to that account. Not even like the Roblox personnel. I think the clothes items just got deleted. Are they allowed, like, do they start off with clothes usually when you have a Roblox character? Because if so, then that's probably it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how it ended up naked like that. I swear that wasn't me. They do, okay. Maybe it was me, honestly. I don't know. I was probably like 20 or 19 when I made it. Roblox default woman. That looks like a Google search. That's such like a generic like statement to say. That looks like a Google search. Anything could be a Google search. Behind you, you need to be careful. Mama, a Roblox behind you. This is how I'm gonna start speaking to people IRL. It probably already happens. I do get kind of scared sometimes when I'm talking to people like not that I don't know through the internet. Because I'm like, what if they like don't understand the sentence that I just said, like the reference, and they're just kind of nodding along and laughing, which is like probably what's happening a lot of the time. But like, I'd rather they be like, actually no, I don't think I'd rather be like, I don't get it. I can't take that. I'm glad they pretend at least. What was I gonna do? I was gonna make food. I was gonna make rice. You see, like a part of me like wants to be like, who up something their rice. But like, I don't need to, you know? All right, we're here. I'm so stoked about new Chinese. Aren't they so cool? How are they healing, by the way? Are you able to leave the second skin on? Let me move you out of the way. I gotta wipe down this counter, honestly. It's kind of icky. But I'll do that. I'll do that after I clean, honestly. Rice. Rice is over here. All right, how many cups of rice we doing? 2? Great suggestion for whoever said that. There we go. One, 2. I kind of want to like, hold up. But why not? Wait, I see one arm. Oh, sorry, I see the one arm all the time. I see the arm one all the time. Now I learned how to read today. And anytime I sit cross-legged, I get to look at the steeple, and they're so beautiful. Hurt a lot less today, still tender though, so I guess it comes off tomorrow. Thank God, because it's getting itchy and gross, which is gonna irritate them, but 'tis the next step in the healing process. I'm excited. I'm excited for like, I mean like, they just look so cool. It's like a new addition, like you just, I was like, it's an update to your Roblox character. All right, which rice is this? This is the jasmine rice, because the other bag that we have, we also have this long grain sweet rice for our, we can make another mango sticky rice, because that was yummy. I enjoyed that. Sorry, I'll leave it. Actually, maybe this will look satisfying. Who knows? Let's see what this looks like. I don't know when to stop. It smells like rice, obviously, but like, I love the smell of rice. I keep saying started piercing soon. I'm too scared now. It's been long enough that I'm scared now. Do you know that you, like, is it, I mean, ultimately it's your choice what you end up doing. Do you feel like you want it, you just are afraid of the process for it? Is there a clip here? My clip, oh, here it is, I knew it. I want it. I know some people here have or had septum piercings that maybe have better advice than I would probably be able to give. But I understand the, like, when you take a really long time to, like, thinking about something, or like you are working on something for like a long time, then like eventually I feel like that makes it take longer. Like it makes like because now you've gotten very used to it being like a thing that like could happen, but like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any advice for it, but like I'm hopeful that I hope that you get the opportunity to get one if the fear of like the process is the only thing that's holding you back. I'm getting rice everywhere. I overflowed it. That's okay. What I'll do is, I'm gonna spill some more rice doing this, but that's fine. Just gonna put some more rice. Just gonna put some more rice in here. I didn't consider, there we go. Let's see if that will let me close. There we go. Oh, it's just, I really overflowed this thing. Dude, today I found more popcorn kernels on the floor. I wonder how those got there. Wait, Twitch streak saved? It let you, it went up one? Have you gained channel points yet? Let me also do a quick little check-in on my friend. My hands are too wet to touch my phone. I don't know what adventure they're on today. I hope it is a fun one. I also want to make sure they're alive. Heck yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading the messages that were said before. All right, I think this rice is probably, the water underneath it looks like it's running pretty clear. We got 16 carriages running in the background and playing in the background. All right, that seems okay. Let me do a pulse check. Let me see. All right, cool. Just set my pulse check. We love a good pulse check. Pebbles, yes. I recall, did you say you were working on another one now or no? I think you said you released a book. Was it late last year? If I'm remembering this correctly. What else was I gonna do here? Oh, we're gonna cut up some veggies. Oh no, we're gonna make the rice. Dude, my brain is like half here. Have y'all made dinner yet? Are your brains operating okay? I do like doing a recipe like this where we're not worried too much about like what we're doing. Because I think for this, there's no marinade, there's no cutting raw chicken. I think we're just putting together the sauce. I think we're cutting up the veggies, throwing them into the wok with some oil. And then we'll prepare the sauce while they're like, you know, getting cozy in that wok and softening up. Let me just leave it, actually. Just do this here. And then we just throw in the sauce at the very end. What I'm excited for is I put a little plastic tablespoon measurement spoon in my in the cornstarch. So I'm gonna make way less of a mess this time, I think. All right, let's check on the rice. Sorry, I know I'm facing, I have my back turned to you. Let me just, yeah, that seems okay. All right, rice is on. Let me actually dry my hands on here. Let's start cutting up some veggies. So I think for this recipe today, we can use some onions. Let's do 1 onion. Let's do maybe a pepper or 2, some carrots. How's this pepper looking? It's got a bunch of stickers on it. I can't tell. The stem looks a little funky. I gotta cut it open, I think, to find out. The stem looks funky though. What are the odds that the rest of the pepper's still fine? Let me see. Where's my knife? I gotta wash it anyway, but I'm gonna cut the top off first because the top is looking suspicious. I didn't even try to close my fridge this time. Sorry, hold up. I know technically. Let's see. If you hear my fridge sing, ignore it. I think that looks fine. I'm gonna throw this out though. Hopefully my other peppers are good. How about you? What are you looking like? Let me close my fridge. I'm gonna get some carrots out too. We still got our skinny carrots. Again, the stem kind of looks suspicious, but the rest of it doesn't. I'll see what the inside looks like. Do the cousin dance to the fridge song. I was thinking of that too. Oh my God, Marmji met the authors of the cousin dance, by the way. It's so cool. There are photos. Also did some creative writing classes. That's so fun. Have any of y'all ever taken like a writing class or like gone to like a writing workshop type of thing? This one, let me wash these. Now whenever I hear anything referencing toxic, it makes me want to do one of 2 things. Either go back to pole or play Just Dance. All right, I think we're gonna try to use 2 of these peppers, 1 onion, I think it looks okay on the inside. I am going to throw this out though, because again it looks a little suspicious. I don't want to. Okay, so these are fine. We have our onion. Let's get our carrots as well. I think we can do maybe two skinny carrots. Well, 2 carrots. They just happen to be skinny. And then we can shave them, and then we can do them like cut at an angle. I might make myself a little snack though. Oh wait, there's more above this. Hold on, let me go up first. I feel like it might relate to this message. My dinner was so good. It was simple, but I've been up since 8:30 a.m. and I'd only eaten some chocolate-covered blueberries, so I had an early dinner around 4:30, and it was a chicken leg and wings off of a whole chicken from Costco. It's probably so good, like a rotisserie chicken. And some straight cut fries that were just so fabulous. We need to eat our fries. I hope they're still, I mean, they've been frozen, but like they're probably still good. We should finish making those though. And there's more here. They were just so fabulous. And some perfectly ripe cucumber that was so crisp. Again, maybe it's just because I was hungry, but everything in my dinner absolutely fucked today. And I ate it sober too. It wasn't even drugs making it taste better. Oh, hell yeah. I make myself a little snack though, because I had an early dinner and stream is making me hungry. Fair. I like reading it like that, I know. I already know. The flag though is so good. Oh shit, this reminds me, I have asparagus I need to eat ASAP. Yeah, I need to like, hopefully these carrots are okay too. They look fine. The peppers were definitely questionable. Are you making fried rice? I think we're just gonna go with some regular white rice today. But tomorrow, I might use leftovers and make fried rice tomorrow though. I took a creative writing class in high school. That's so fun. That's so cool. What kind of like writing do you like to do? Do you like to write like fantasy stuff? Oh, I got a ton of avocados too. I mean, I can't use that really for this, I think, but we'll be all right. Let's get a bowl for all of our things. All of our things and our stuff. Let's also maybe grab, actually I won't use the rice bowl today because I've been using, or the miso bowls rather, because I've been using a lot of those. So this is gonna be for our sauce, and this is going to be for our veggie scraps. Not veggie scraps, our veggie bits. Let's do our peppers first. What I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna do let me cut the bottom off. Here we go. And then let's probably cut, I don't know, like that. Get this off, get that off. Oh my God, the way that I haven't made the veggie broth yet, we gotta do that. Oh, ignore my bot, by the way. I think you know that it's a bot, but just in case you forgot or don't know, my bot, they're not real. Every time my bot says something like rude, I'm like, I just a quick reminder that they're not real. They're not a real person. They just are answering randomly. They're not thinking about it. They have no sense of morality. Let's take you. I need to get my bench scraper. Let me check on the rice real quick. That's beside us. I'm drinking an orange cream bubbly right now. Oh my God, maybe I could have one of the milk assists tonight. All right, I'm turning up the heat because this is, I might need to add more water to that because we have a decent amount of rice in there. I don't know what it's gonna do with the amount of water we added. Let me just do that. I mean, I'm literally using the knife as a bench scraper at this point. Damn, we kind of chopped through that. That was kind of fast. I'm gonna have these. It's gonna be a nice little snack. Little snackaroni. All right, I think I could hear the rice bubbling. So I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna reduce it to low. So we got a low heat. And let's finish chopping these up. From the inside out? When you say the inside out, do you mean like this? Because I feel like for here, doesn't it slide more? Oh, I guess the knife doesn't slide as much though. Maybe that's why. Because I think of it like the surface sliding. I'll try it like that. Definitely would rather do whatever's considered safer. I feel like this, I just have such a good grip on the pepper. But I'll try it the other way if it's safer. Let me get that. Are we cooked? Yeah. My bot being right. Also, hi Zay. I love Milkus. Me too. Let me try this. Okay, yeah, this works, kind of. It falls upwards, but you can use the same technique. It's a little bit arched, but let me get that bit there. Let me try like this again. And let me try now it's just like that. I don't know which one I prefer right now. Like I feel like I have a better grasp when I have the rough side down, but I see what you mean where like the knife would slip more with the smooth side up. 11:11. Oh wait, my bot, I didn't switch it. Bot. That means that we got no timers. Oh, I gotta set a timer too. The timer's more of a reminder at this point. I think we eyeball our rice a lot now. 11:11. Yes. And then on top of that, set a timer, 12 minutes and 37 seconds. Vibes. All right, let's try like this. I feel like I can't get the pepper to stay as still. I feel like I just need to see someone do it on video and then work from there. Let me try to get from behind. Or just take some getting used to. And let's grab you and throw you into the bowl. It's a sharp knife, so it'll work at least. I'll show you how I cut my peppers. If you have like a YouTube tutorial that like has a good visual, that would be slay. Why do I, oh my God, because of Marmji. I was like, I feel like I just like that was like, I said that as like a phrase. It's kind of like the South Park thing, but I feel like I heard Marmji say that as I said it. I think I pulled that out of as a Marmji reference. God, I have no like, I think the skinny peppers and the skinny carrots are totally chill, totally cool. I got no issue with their existence, but they're so hard to like work with. They're so like I can't like grab them. I don't know. Let me just do a little bit of that. All right, let's see how well I can, actually, let's peel the other one while we're at it. Kind of want to lay in bed, but it feels too early to lay in bed. Honestly, it's not a bad time to lay in bed. I've been going to sleep. I've been sleeping so, like, enough that my phone told me. My phone's like, you've been in your sleep goals this week. I didn't even know that was, like, a thing that it knew. Because I never get that notification. I think I've actually been like sleeping on time. I've been going to bed. I think I've been getting like 8 hours of sleep a night, kind of, for a lot of these nights, which has been a very nice experience, I think. Although I woke up kind of like not okay today. I woke up and I feel like I was like mid-dream. Like I feel like I woke up like while in deep sleep. See, this skinny part feels so hard like to cut through. I don't really know how I'm gonna go about that. But let's try doing like this. So let's do like an angle like that. I feel like the best way is to like cut like a smooth side and then you lean it like that. I'm not really sure. We're just gonna cut slowly. Maybe I can cut a little longer pieces. If I had a thick carrot, things would be a lot easier. I feel like here I would just do like a line. Would that work if I lined across it? Can I do that? The way that kind of works. It's kind of fun. All right, it's getting way too skinny for this. I'm just gonna, that's probably fine. I'll let that thick piece be in there. Actually, I'll cut that one in half. We're not going for a good technique here. We're doing good enough. So if I do like a long one like that, and then take these, throw them in. I just want them to be thin enough that they'll soften, you know? I usually sleep until 4 a.m. Honestly, I mean, like I've been there. BFB restarting PC, good luck. My stream was doing the same thing recently. Such a skinny carrot. I think we'll be eating by midnight. And I don't even think that that's a bad guess. Because like we're basically there. Move you out of the way. Toss you in there. All right, right now these are our veggies right now. Parky! What veggies are we using? We just got some carrots, some peppers, some onion, some classics, I would say. We will be using ginger, garlic. I don't know what else I have that I can really throw in here. What else do I have? Yeah, because I don't think I put avocado in there. And I think those are most of my veggies. I just had a lot of peppers. Really had a lot of peppers and I have a lot of carrots. And the peppers are in a questionable state. For this, I'm gonna go slices. But I hope you're well. Enjoy your 8th seltzer. I was lurking in your stream earlier. I came in when you were playing a really cool looking, a really like pretty looking game. It looked like you were like I don't know if you were filling in colors or what. It was about an hour in, and you were talking about how you thought the game would be like a 2-hour game. I don't know what it was, but it looked pretty. It looked like a game that I would play. Matt, did you win? No. I believe in you though. Is there a slots cooldown? There might be, honestly. Let's go in half. Break you in half, and then let's get the skin off. All right, let's see if my eyes will survive this. Your message was not sent because it was too identical to the previous one that was sent less than 30 seconds ago. Pain. I'm so sorry. I wonder if I don't even think I can control that. I feel like that's like a default Twitch thing. I was playing, is it Qualia? I'm pretty sure. Then I was playing 100 Cats. Oh my God, wait, I think I know that, well actually I don't know if 100 Cats is by the same people, or maybe it is. Have you ever played like an arcade full of cats, or like a castle full of cats, or like there's so many of those games by like the same creators. But those are really fun, and it's basically just like an image where like everything is like not filled in. Actually, I don't need to, I'm not dicing this. I could take this off. And you just got to click on all the cats, and it's really fun. Yeah, same concept. Okay, sick. That's kind of fun. I ended up buying, I think I bought like every single one of those like in a pack. I played a few of them, but there are more that I've yet to play. But they're really fun to just kind of have on as something to like, I don't know. It's very like good like distraction for my brain. Is everything good now, Giselle? All right, I don't know what the best way to cut you is. I'm just gonna just do that. And let's throw this in here. I am not making good use of my cutting board space. But we got good bowl in front of us. Half an onion to cut. The rice is hopefully alive. We were really winging the ice. Pain. Parky, if you want, if you have 0 points right now, you can do ! bankrupt, and my bot will give you 100 times the number of seltzers you have's worth of points. So if you have, I think was it 8 seltzers maybe? You would get 800 points back, which is sometimes better than 300. There we go, heck yeah. So feel free to gamble all you want. Although there's a 1-minute cooldown between bankruptcies, so you just might have to wait a little bit if you lose them immediately. But Mads does it pretty well. Mads is pretty good at maintaining it. It was just 540, wait, went back down? What was? Went back down to 30. Oh, your downloads. Oh, are you having like internet issues? I pulled up a stream today and I saw someone was having like bitrate issues. I didn't have it in me to like contribute to like what could help because I felt like they kind of had a lot going on and they had enough people telling them things to try. But one of the weirdest bitrate issues that I've had, this is unrelated to you, Giselle, because you're not streaming right now. It's like when you're streaming issue, is Twitch servers. There's this one Twitch server, this one New York server that was like not good. It was not in good shape. And so anytime, and I used to have it on like choose the best server nearby to stream to. So like randomly my streams in the past would just like drop to like 0 bit rate out of nowhere. And I never knew why. And it happened for like weeks at a time. It happened for like a couple of weeks and I finally figured it out. It was a server. And as soon as I manually selected which Twitch server to stream to, which was a different one, it was all fixed. But like, I remember there was like a Twitch tool that I was able to use to like test my connection to certain servers, and one of Twitch's servers was just bad. So if anyone here streams, and your streams are ever just like randomly dropping to like 0 bit rate, and you know your internet is good, or your internet should be fine, it might not be your OBS, it might be the Twitch server. All right, I think we got all of our veggies here for the most part. We do want to chop up our ginger and our garlic. Let me see how much we need. I'm going back to this recipe. We're doing the same chicken stir fry recipe that we normally do, but different veggies. We don't have any broccoli. We're not using chicken. Okay, so I think we need, the sauce is fine. Aromatic, so 2 cloves of garlic, which really means 3 to 4 cloves of garlic, and then a little bit of ginger. That should be okay. And then we'll prep our sauce, and then we'll move over to the wok. Let me, what are we on for time? 2 minutes? I'm gonna quickly check on the rice, and then we'll move cameras soon. I feel like I might need to add more water to the rice. High key. Actually, maybe I could just like show you real quick. Okay. I mean, like, she looks fine, but I kind of went low on the water, TBH. So I'm gonna grab this fork. See if it's, oh, honestly, she might be okay. There's no water at the bottom, seems fluffy. It's not sticky. Okay, I think we're actually good with the rice. Put that over there on the side. Oh, and I'm dropping rice. Delicious, okay. Let's bring you over. Put you back here. There we go. Veggies good, let's do garlic. Garlic and ginger. Oh, I saw something with fireworks. What if I explode? That one's... You know what? I think we should actually revisit. I think we should revisit the possibilities there. Because we haven't really thought about it in a while. Check my internet and my speed for download is over 900, so I don't know why it's going slow. Is it a Steam download? Ah, sorry. Grab a little spoon. Let's do, well, I'll do that in a moment. Let's smash these. Okay. That seems like a good smash. You're not allowed unless it's like fireworks, and that's cool. Okay, we're getting creative now. That's better sometimes. You just gotta replug stuff, I guess. Yeah. What, did things work? Big fan of Ethernet though. How often does this topic come back? Honestly, it used to be pretty relevant. We used to think about this quite a bit. I'm not even lying. That's the worst part. It's time we circle back to that one, yeah. Because I think we came to a pretty solid conclusion of like, don't. But I think that like, you know, in time, every couple of years or every couple of months, I will re-look up how to cut an onion. I will look up best way to handle raw chicken. Like it's good to revisit the basics, even if you feel like you already have it down. Cracking eggs, there's always a new way. Exploding, why is that an exception? It really could be, honestly. I agree, what a great basic topic to revisit. Yeah, it's very common, very standard. Let me cut you up. Oh my God, Sabrina Carpenter. Okay, 2 things. 1, Sabrina Carpenter is in Fortnite. I repeat, not a rumor, it is truth. Sabrina Carpenter is in Fortnite. Not only that, on Friday, Adventure Time is going to be in Fortnite. All of my Fortnite leveling up with each battle pass, trying to get as much V-Bucks as I can, has been for this moment. I want to be able to be, I don't even play Fortnite that much. Well, I play it mainly so I could level up and get V-Bucks so that I can ultimately get the Sabrina Carpenter skin. But now there's an Adventure Time collab coming out this week on Friday. And I feel like I need to wait to see where to best spend my V-Bucks. One day I'm gonna have my bot actually say it back. So does that mean we're forking soon? Adventure time. Yeah, adventure time. I forgot I was gonna do Just Dance today. Oh, do it. I mean, if you want. I would do Just Dance today. I'm like, I need to like rehearse the choreo that I did in hip hop today. It was so, God, today's class was, it was kind of scary. It was kind of scary. So to go back, today I took a new hip hop class. It is definitely the hardest one that I've taken so far. Every other hip hop class that I've taken, I've gotten very like comfortable in them. This one's, I would say, is like, it's not even technically an open level class, but I think that this is at the level of an open level or maybe even harder than some open level classes. I don't know. It was so fast. I was so like unsure if I'd be able to keep up. But like we made it through. I was kind of surprised with myself. You know, was I the strongest in the class? Far from it. Was I the least strong in the class? Maybe. But I was so focused on myself that I think everyone else was too. And what's also really cool is like, I feel like in this class, I also got to see like, there were some people in the front that like were really good. And like the way that I feel like seeing how their version of each dance move opened my eyes a little bit to like how I can execute some dance moves. Like there's like one step that's literally just like a step, but like it's like a lot of like, it's almost like just like twisting your heel in on just like each count, which seemed like super basic. And then I saw like how like different people were doing it and I was like, shit, everyone's adding their own kind of swag to this. Like in the way that like that they're kind of like, you know, shifting their weight through it or the speed that they're going through it. And I'm like, oh my God, there's so much you can do. and I'm out here just kind of just copying what I saw. And it got me very excited. But I was really happy with the class. It was scarier in the beginning than it was at the end. It was really fast. The choreo wasn't fast. The 8 count was like, this is the 8 count. It's this, and this. Okay, are we good? Okay, cool, let's do it. And then you do it, and then you repeat it a couple times, and then you move on to the next 8 count. And I was like, shit, am I gonna remember all of this? But like, I think they taught it in a pretty solid way where I was able to like, I don't know. I didn't expect myself to be able to retain it, especially in the beginning, but like, it kind of got my hopes up. But yeah. Isn't Sabrina the festival pass? If you have crew, then don't you have? I don't have crew. However, the festival pass is just one of the Sabrina skins. And I really want the one that's in the shop, to be honest. The festival pass skin is also nice, but the shop skin I really like a lot. And the shop skin doesn't come with the festival pass. But I don't have the festival pass either, but I would get the festival pass. How much ginger do I need? You know what? We're just gonna kind of go through it like this. And also thank you. Thank you, Parky. Thank you, Johnny. And thank you, Lily. Also, don't be scared to speak up if you need it to be shown more than once. Yeah. I think in the next class, I'll be more comfortable speaking. I did talk to the instructor at the end, though. Like, I introduced myself and stuff. I could tell the people that were in the front are people that, like, go frequently. So, like, the instructor, like, knew them. Like, you know, even in the middle of, like, when, like, something, if they were, like, doing something, like, kind of off, like, he'd be like, which foot are we stepping with? And sometimes he'd like say something to them, but like, it was in a way where the person that he's saying it to clearly goes a lot and like they're good. And like, they're like on that level. So at first I was scared. I was like, wait, am I gonna get called out if I like don't do something right? But they didn't say anything to me like during or whatever. And then afterwards, like when I go to like thank them for the class, they're like, oh yeah, what's your name? Whatever, what other classes have you taken here? So I'll definitely be doing that often. That's going to be mainly on probably Tuesdays. So our Tuesday streams are going to be a little bit late. Maybe I can alternate. The hip hop class I take on Wednesdays ends at the same time. So maybe we'll see which day works better for us. And then on Thursday, I might try a new beginner house class with a really cool instructor, that I'm really excited for. But yeah. Oh my God, and then I took a new salsa class yesterday. This week is all new dance classes. Actually, no, it's a lie. This week is mostly new dance classes. Hi, Speed. I'm down with Little Nightmares 2. Enjoy. I still want to play the DLC. I keep talking about it. I did not peel off most of this. I feel like this is not enough ginger.
think I probably should have cut off a little bit more. Hold up. I don't know, something about that piece was not intriguing to me. I'm overthinking this. My rice is ready, which means we gotta speed this up. On the bright side though, because we're not cooking any chicken, once we mix the sauce, it's gonna be a couple minutes to soften the veggies. It's gonna be a couple minutes to soften the veggies, and then that's it. Oh, mushrooms! Mushrooms, I gotta do the mushrooms. That's the biggest thing. The mushrooms are the things that I think are about to go bad. I actually don't know how long mushrooms last, to be honest. They're a relatively new ingredient in my household. But the Schedule 1 is really fun. I've been watching a lot of Schedule 1 streams. It looks fun, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like it's gonna have the same addicting aspect for me as like Stardew Valley. That's also even trying more out and doing higher levels of dance. Does every level have an option to do performance, or was it was only the other one? The other one was literally like the performance was like its own kind of like isolated thing. So I realized that like I think every dance studio does like performance workshops. Like I've seen most of the dance studios that I've seen in the city, I realized are all had like workshops, like a spring workshop. And so this one was the spring workshop of the dance studio that I've been going to for at least some of my hip hop classes. But it also happened to be led by this workshop. The workshop that I did happened to be led by or choreographed by the instructor, one of the instructors that I've been taking their hip hop classes for. However, I'm gonna see if there are any like fall workshops later in the year, whether it's at this studio or another studio, because I definitely want to do another performance. Honestly, as soon as possible. It was really fun. I'm glad I'm getting more comfortable. I think that next week. This week I can't because of scheduling, but I think next week I'm gonna officially go to an open level hip hop class, which has like been a goal of mine for a while. Let's cut our mushrooms. Let's cut our mushrooms and then let's move over to the stove. Let's grab you, slide timer off. I can't believe that worked. every time I'm just like, damn. Let me actually, you know what? So many kitchen tools, I gotta use them. The ginger and the garlic will go in together. And Avo, enjoy your 8th seltzer. Hold up, I gotta see what I need to do. We do need to do the shrooms. They're here. How much Schedule 1 have you been playing? All right, let's see if the shrooms are alive. Oh, we gotta wash the shrooms for sure. They're covered in dirt. They look okay. I don't know. They're mushrooms. Oh, let me see if my friend's alive. Okay, they're alive for now. That's good. Okay. Let's grab my salad spinner. As you know, I am a salad spinner lover. It's almost time for me to make more supplemental brain chocolates. Brain chocolates? Oh, yeah. Inspired by the shrooms. How did you get involved in your performance with an audition thing, or y'all picked? This one was, I wish I could say it with that kind of pride. This one's literally like, you just kind of like enroll. You enroll in terms of like you just sign up. So it's literally, this one at least you just like sign up. I think for the performance workshops, it's usually a sign-up thing. There's some studios though that do performances that have like a similar thing where you do audition, which maybe like at some point, it's so cool going to like, you know, because I've started going to a couple different studios throughout the week for different dance classes, and like seeing like things on the wall of like dates of like upcoming like dance auditions for anyone that wants to try out. I'm like, shit, maybe one day. I don't even like, it's so. I feel like it would be so much fun because like there's nothing at stake for me. It's just like, it's literally like a side quest. So probably at some point, maybe like at the end of the year or something, I'll either try doing like a performance where you audition for it, so it's not like an actual high stakes thing, or maybe like I'll audition for like a random thing that I have no business being in, because what do I have to, unless there might be a fee actually. I feel like they usually have, maybe they have fees for these things? I don't know, I've never done it before. The shrooms are alive with the sound of music And there's like a follow-up like fa la 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 in there, I think, right? Like 3 hours I gotta tell you, oh shit, are you playing with anyone or solo? You can always audition. Yeah, I feel like honestly, it's not a bad idea. But for mine, it was just like you just sign up. So nothing too fancy. The only thing that I could say in terms of like some merit maybe is, I mean, this can also just be like how involved you are. Like I show up to every rehearsal. Like I do it because I love it and it's like one of my favorite things. So like I'm as involved as I could be. So like your role in the performance can still vary based off of how you do, like in terms of how much time you spend on stage and stuff like that for the ones that you sign up for. But it is the way it is, just a sign up thing. Super fun though. We'll definitely be doing it again. There are a couple different choreographers that I would love to do it with at this studio. I'm so stoked though. I'm really excited for the house class. If I end up going this week, if I don't go this week, I'll go next week. Because going this week means that I would miss one of my other classes that I normally take, but I can take that instructor at an open level next week. So if I don't go to the Thursdays anymore, I'll still be able to see that choreographer for a different class. But if I could take this house class, like the instructor themselves, I think they're just like a really cool, they have a very cool history. They're very good at what they do. And I've never taken a house class before. I feel like it'll be really fun in terms of like footwork and stuff. Any progress this month's goal to host thing? Not yet, but I think this weekend I'm spreading the word. This weekend I'm doing a pulse check on days. No, but yes, but I have been thinking about it. Oh wait, I should have spun this for you. Sorry, look at them go. Actually, let's put it here. I hope I got all the dirt off. I can't tell. I feel like I'm gonna have to wash these again after. Realistically. Because I still like see some marks on there. I'm like, they got a little bit of dirt on them, I think. But let's do some slicing. I gotta clear this out. Let's grab one more bowl while we're at it. Let me get the scraps, the scrapperonis out here. Yeah, they were spinning. I should have played that during. I feel like I can use a little refresh of like sounds that I add to the stream. Let's grab you. Oh my god, my cutting board feels so spacious now. Whoa, luxury cutting board. The square footage on this thing is incredible. New York City, you never see square footage like this. Is that waffles? Thank you so much for the follow. All right, what was I gonna do here? I think we're gonna do, I mean, these are kind of like, oh. Like, should I just like take the little bits out here? I feel like they're already trimmed. I can maybe do like an additional little trimming here, just to make it a little flat. I'm still gonna cut those, but I'm just gonna cut them separately. That one I probably could have kept on. I just want these to be able to be down because I want to, don't lose you. I want to do this in slices. What, is that normally how I have mushrooms in like a stir fry? I feel like this would be a fine consistency. They're thin enough that they'll cook okay. Let's give that a go. It's also, we'll take the stems. I did not cut that in a nice way. They cut so easily. All right, Is that flat? Maybe. And then here, should I just like, that kind of works too. Maybe that's another strat. The music video for this song is so good. Are there any music videos that like, if y'all are having a music video night with a friend and you could show them any music video, what's like a go-to? Popper, good evening, just stopping in for a bit. I've got some things to do and catch up on. Hi, enjoy your 30th seltzer. I hope that, oh hell yeah. I hope that your night's going okay. I hope that the stuff that you're doing, it gets done enough that, it gets done the amount that you want it to get done. Do I want to keep cutting it like this? I feel like with a little stem there, what if I do this again? It's like a little bit easier, and then that part just kind of comes off. That's probably fine. Damn, I forget how much like substance comes out of this. Although, when these cook, so much water comes out of them. I forgot. I kind of feel like I should put the mushrooms first because of how much water comes out of them. I remember when we did was it the mapo tofu that we did with the mushrooms? I feel like so much water came out of these. So maybe I should do the mushrooms first, like this. Also, oh my God, Bopper, they're watching 10 streams in a row. I hope that your stream streak is saved, because Twitch has been a little bit, or my stream's been a little unstable today. Not really sure what's going to survive, but it seems like Wigfoot survived. So, also, a raffle is live for some amount of points. That I don't, an undisclosed amount, or it's been disclosed, but I don't really know. Honestly, maybe we'll just stick it. We'll just stick with this much in terms of mushrooms. Let's do that, and then we'll do that. Because, like, look at this stack. Got a big mountain of mushrooms. Big rock candy mountain. That was, like, everything that, literally, like, I used to, like, from the library, I would rent that VHS tape. I being, like, my mom. But you know what? Something library card. Yeah, I love that expression. Since mushrooms are porous, it's not typically recommended to put them in a salad spinner because they absorb some of the water. Honestly, I could see it given how much, given how small these got. The volume like change was absurd. Oh. That's fine. It's like a little butt. Sorry, inside thoughts, inside thoughts. Okay. Also, who won? Let me go up for a second. Somebody won. Congaries to whoever won. This was, oh my God, Giselle, Mads, and Lily. 14,666 points each. Well done. Damn, that's a lot of points. This is a 44,000 point raffle? Sheesh. I'm gonna wash my car. Let me see. Wait, I'm gonna wash my car. I drive tomorrow for the first time. Wait, really? Wait, do you Wait, I saw Giselle's stream or streak. Oh, and then I saw Mads's. the streaks are wild. But wait, are you is it like a license thing? Like a first time license thing? Or is it first time driving this car? I don't know when the last time I drove a car was. I have a license though. I used to drive a car a lot. But now I just take the subway all the time. Like I don't have a car here. Okay, here are our mushrooms. I think the mushrooms are gonna go in first, realistically. I usually take a clean damp towel dish, or paper towel, and clean them. That wouldn't have been a bad idea. For now, I mean, they probably did absorb water in there. We're gonna see how this one goes. So I think I'm gonna do here is, I think I'm gonna do the mushrooms for like 5 to 7 minutes maybe, with just some oil. I'm gonna see how much they like shrink, and then I'm probably gonna throw in the garlic and ginger and the rest of our veggies, and we'll have that kind of soften up. And then once all that is good, once it's soft enough, we're gonna pour in our sauce, which looks a little bit like this right now. I do think we should change that, but let's change that once the stuff is in the wok because it's getting a little bit late and it'd be really awesome to eat dinner before tomorrow, which is just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. I was so sure before I remembered that mushrooms existed. Mushrooms cook fast, peppers and hard vegetables first. Oh, okay. Because I feel like last time we did the mushrooms, like it took like 10 minutes for them to like shrink. But we could throw them in with everything else then. I've had access to the car for years now, but I never claim it as mine because it's your mom's. Oh, okay. I just pay for the gas. Palm was crazy, so I'm going to hand wash it in the morning before the bugs come out to play. Oh, and, ooh. Do you have to listen to like music when you do that? You can always put them to the side if you think they'll overcook. That's fair. So wait, so what do we do with the mushrooms? Should we, in terms of timing, should we go thicker ones first and then throw these in? It just smells like vegetables now. Just got hit with it. You still tidy whities, hi. All right, so then we'll go with the hard veggies then. Honestly, we'll just see what happens. So we'll go with the hard veggies first. We'll throw in the garlic and ginger. We'll throw in the hard veggies. We'll give it a couple minutes. Then we'll throw in the mushrooms. And then if things look okay, we'll just make. I'm gonna make probably twice the normal sauce recipe. So let's just see how much we need and let's see what we need. I'll get the sauce ready now. Oh no. Let me see, just in case. No, my friend's having a night. They're like pulse check, so they're like, I'm just making sure all is good. But they seem like everything is good. Okay, cool. Veggies, sauce during. Yeah, let's do that. Let's move over. Wait. I will need things. I'm gonna need like sugar and stuff. All right, let's just make our sauce now. Honestly, that way I can end up closing that thing. I've been stir-fry for a while now. No, that makes sense. Peppers and onions for a few minutes, and then add the mushrooms. That'll be our plan tonight. And also, Parky, have a wonderful night's rest. Thank you for coming in tonight. Thank you for chatting and stuff. I hope that you sleep well tonight. Also, fun stream today. It was really cool to be in there. What if my entire body spontaneously turned into water? I don't know if this is messed up or not, but that made me like thirsty. Let me get myself some seltzer. Like, what if I turn into water? You know what? I do want to drink something right now. I wish I could like pin both of those together. That's so good. Oh, that was cold. Is my fridge closed? Yeah. I don't trust myself anymore. All right, what do we need for our sauce? Oyster sauce, light soy sauce, sugar, salt, cooking wine, white pepper. Yo, my Shaoxing wine supply is low, so we might have a little bit less of a balance today. Let's put you here. Let's do this. We got a fire soundtrack today. What are we doing here? Let's go with, because now I have a dedicated thing in my sugar. Yo, wait, this is kind of huge. Because I have a dedicated thing in my sugar, I no longer need to worry about the spoon that I use for some of my sauces. Because I already have a spoon like in my sugar thing. Cooking wine, light soy sauce, oyster sauce. Cool, let me get my cooking wine. Yeah, we're so low. Hopefully we have enough for something. All right, we're gonna use actually the same spoon that we used for the ginger. So let's get our oyster sauce. All right, so 1 tablespoon. So we're gonna do probably 3 teaspoons, I would say. Maybe even 4. This song just reminds me of like summer. All right, hold up, I'm gonna regrip. There we go, that's gonna make life a lot easier. All right, that's about maybe 1 tablespoon's worth. Oh no. That's maybe 2 tablespoons-ish. Let's get a little bit like that. There we go. And we got a lot of veggies, but again, no chicken. A lot of veggies, no chicken. Did I ever tell you to make that? Oh wait, how was it? I'm marinating some spicy miso tofu. That's a good idea. Ooh, I want to do that. I got one thing of tofu, 1 pack of tofu left. I gotta buy some more, but I also gotta use this up. What's my ratio today? Miso tofu. I feel like I might have the ingredients for that. Let's just change recipes right now, actually. All right, let's go with about 1, 2, 3. That's probably fine. Cooking wine, it says 2 teaspoons. Let's do like 3. I mean, this is probably gonna be the rest of my cooking wine, to be honest. It was amazing. I put egg in it. Oh, and cheese. It's probably so good. I want to make. We got to do tteokbokki again. I got to get another pack of rice cakes. 1, 2. That was like 2.5. Whatever. That's enough in there. We need a little bit of salt. Probably about a teaspoon of salt. Let's put the cooking wine away. I got to shop for this soon. Maybe tomorrow. I'll do a little grocery shopping. Let's grab some salt. And then, lastly, some sugar and then also some white pepper. Check it out. Highly recommend pressing it overnight to get the water out. It absorbs a lot of, it absorbs the flavor a lot better, I found. Good to know. I never pressed it overnight. I've pressed tofu, but like never for like a length like that or a duration like that. How much sugar do they want me to add? It just says sugar. 1 teaspoon of sugar. So let's do probably a tablespoon and a half. I love having my little thing in there, my little scooper. And then some white pepper. Just do a little dash of white pepper, which I definitely have somewhere over here. Try that. If I want to add more, I'll add more, but I feel like usually I go a little bit under on the white pepper. I prefer to go a little under on the white pepper. We'll see if there's enough. No cornstarch? Oh no, there's probably gonna be a cornstarch slurry. So we'll get the cornstarch out as well. And then we'll move our camera. So I'm gonna make the cornstarch slurry in this container that we have the garlic and ginger in. So let's grab you, let's move you over. Let's grab our wok burner, or a wok burner frame thing. Miso tofu. It sounds really yummy. It sounds like a really good, like an ideal recipe to try. And then let's bring, I'm still here. I don't need a SpongeBob hand because the main camera's still in the right spot. But let's put you here, let's move you here. I'm gonna move everything over. Let's put that there, put that there. I need to wipe this counter down. And also put this away. Oyster sauce. All right, Cam might cut out. Let's see. No, she survived. Let's do that. It might get kind of hot in here, so let's do this. Get that light on. Cool. Let's turn you on. Put that on a medium heat. I think that'll heat up pretty quickly anyway. I'm probably gonna go high heat at some point. All right, New York Air, Raw New York is up and running. Gonna do a quick little counter wipe. Nothing major, just to get some of the solids off of this. So when we eat, we got fewer solids to deal with. Just keep an eye on that wok for me if you can. If you see anything suspicious, just scream really loudly. You should probably start smoking actually really soon. Little sprinklets. Let's put you away. We got our oil, we got our other bits. Where's my phone? I want to do soju and tteokbokki this week. We don't have soju nearby. Do you have to go far to get some? Or to pick some up? Oh, that's going. All right. Got some oil in here. See how that's gonna go. Probably gonna use the wooden spoon for this. Just checking everything here. Garlic, ginger, the solids. Okay, cool. Let me get my spatula out. The metal one's gonna be too scrapey for stream. Move that out of the way. In like 2 seconds, I'm gonna add everything else. It's gonna burn. Oh, it smells so good. We got a massive bottle of vodka, so I guess I'll have to do. The flavor will be so different. I don't think I have any soju here. I should get some. All right, I'm gonna cover this. I feel like that'll make it soften a little bit. I could be wrong. Who knows? We're winging it. Something else that I feel like I need to do here is, let me put these over here. Let's actually get our little slurry going. Another little spoon. Well, my fingers are covered in cornstarch, but it's better than cornstarch being everywhere else. Oh, it's gonna take a leaf, a little green onion. I'm gonna toss it in a second. We still got some cornstarch down here, of course we do. Smells like vegetables. It smells like cooking vegetables. She's like, no way. But the smell really comes out, you know? I gotta remember to add the mushrooms. I'm gonna put that in this bowl here so we have them ready to go. Korean corn dog. We'll do another one to like bring back the IRL streams. That could be our first stop in our next IRL in honor of that being the purpose of 11/11. Lid isn't on all the way? Oh, good call. Thank you. Honestly, that boom comes in handy. Like beyond the memes, that boom is fantastic. Let's also, look how big, look at how big this got. Oh my God. All right, who's gonna be our first? I mean, I should take like the tallest one, to be honest. I should take like, I'll take you. I don't have kitchen shears, so we're just gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to go for it. Yeah. True Kelp Forest has green onions. They grew so much. I gotta watch that. All right, let's I'm gonna rinse the fork so I could use it to stab everything else, honestly. So I could, the carrots is what I mean by everything else. I just forgot the word. So I could feel the consistency here. Let's stab a carrot. Ooh, that broke kind of easily. Because they're pretty thin. Oh, that one's got a little crunch. Okay. I guess I'll give it like another minute, and then I'll throw those in. Let me rinse this one green onion. You got a green onion streak going, truly. I love this one. Ow. Do you know what we haven't made? We've never made like a steak. Rinse the knife. All right. I accidentally launched a bunch of soapy water at myself. So if you see me and I am wet, it is not piss. I feel like there are a lot of directions I could have taken that in. I don't know if that was the best one. I'd like to apologize. It's just gonna be, this green onion's for the razzle dazzle. Cool. She looks okay. All right. Let me, let's throw these in. Let's see if that was enough time. I hope we have enough sauce. It's like this plus the rice. All right, I'm gonna heat up a teeny tiny little bit. Do I have something on my, maybe it's just dry ass elbows. Maybe that's what it is. Hell yeah, shroom, hell yeah. What a cooking series of recreating New York street. Ooh, I have had like well, I have a chicken over rice, but I feel like lamb over rice is my go-to order. Sitting on my backlog for a while. I would love to do like a halal thing. Oh my God, we can also make a hot dog. We can also make, we made pizza. We can try making another pizza. I would love to. That's a good idea. Where's my phone? I gotta write stuff down. Not a DW. I told my friend don't worry with DW and they sent me a gif of DW. Took me a second. Alright, let's see how you're doing. Woo! Now it smells like mushrooms. Oh wait, I took out my phone to write. Hold on. Now I gotta send another message. This is Arthur Marathon 1. I gotta start charging these. I know. That's what I needed to write down. Hold up. That's why I took out my phone in the first place. Here. New York street food. God, that'll be so good. Not my shopping list. Shaoxing wine and oyster sauce. No kidding. Where are you? New York street food. Food, cooking, series. Stream, Venmo, Lily. For the idea. Okay, cool. Definitely here. Aleha, hi! How are you today? Happy... Oh my god, wait, how's everything going in terms of like classes and stuff? Was it classes? I feel like you were doing a lot.
Are those corn kernels under my fridge door?
God damn it.
Oh, it's a whole world of corn kernels down here. Oh, I missed so many. Just kidding. There are only like 3. But they're hiding. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one.
Ooh, piece of candy. I feel like a dog like following Cheerios on the floor. Oh my god, you're right. I do have to give you the top 17. You're right. I'll put that in my to-dos in a second too. Next to the street food idea. Don't worry, a lot of that is probably just steam. There's so much like liquid. Look at that. These mushrooms are like, they're giving up their, oh my god, that onion. And that pepper. Look at all that. So my question is, it's like, do I want that there? I should have put cornstarch in that to make a slurry. But it's like I feel like this is like too much liquid. Although it's probably got some good flavor. You could dump some of the water down the sink. I think I might. It's like I want it to be saucy, but I think it's gonna make it a little thin. Or I don't know if it's gonna dilute the flavor a little bit. Those mushrooms are just so watery. I think most of this, I would assume that most of this was the mushrooms given how last time went. I'm like hoping I'm like trying to just make it evaporate. I'm like sizzling it away. That is most of the water, I think. Over there. Maybe that kind of works. It looks like that it's reduced a little bit. You know what? I'm gonna try it with the, if I feel like that becomes like a hindering thing. We toasted some of this. I'm gonna just try it with all that mixed in. Let's put the sauce in. Keep the heat pretty high. Let's put the sauce in and just see where it goes. I had a really bad day emotionally. Work was being awful. Like 7 p.m. decided to pick up pieces from the floor, rebuild myself up. Are you feeling better now? I'm working on fake Legos. Ooh, wait, what do you mean by fake? Oh, is it like off-brand Legos or like imaginary Legos? I think I'm not gonna need the slurry. Actually, with that water, I might. It smells so good. It smells incredible. Oh, I didn't even turn on the fan. Although it's not that smoky in here, to be honest. I'm just gonna open the windows. No, I'll turn on the fan. $11.11. Hold up, I gotta move out of the way for that. 11:11. Thank you. Also, Champagne Complain. Thank you so much for the follow. You're welcome, man. I can imagine the smell. And then right after the fart is crazy. All right, I'm gonna turn down the heat. I'm gonna add a little slurry. This is way too big to fit, although it still looks pretty well mixed. No, where's the fork? Let's try that out. I'm gonna turn off the heat. The heat is off. That time, it was so funny. Oh, thank you, Champagne Complain. Let's turn this off. Yeah, heat's off, fan is off, windows open. New York cars aren't making too much noise right now. I'm kind of surprised. Our rice is ready. Damn it, not even me. Oh, wait, me. Oh, it did come back to me, never mind. Huh. Oh, because this camera is cut off more than the actual frame. The frame of the zoom is not limited to what's on screen. It's limited still to the whole rectangle. So y'all are still seeing a sliver, but it could have got it. We're good. You're good. You're good. Should I put any more? I mean, like, it looks yummy. It looks gooey enough. I don't think I need any more slurry. Especially as it cools down, it might get a little bit too thick. Now that is way fewer veggies than like expected, but this is still great. You're ready for the posing on Mike Wazowski. Literally, that is the best verb you could have used for that. All right, there's our stir fried veggies rather. There's our stir fry. I am gonna have to move some stuff around here though, so let's move the cam back to the middle so we can eat. What does this look like? Probably something like that. Yeah, that looks good. That's pretty good. Yeah. Also, enjoy your 36 seltzer. And thank you for claiming that. Let's move that over here. We still got our green onion razzle dazzle. Oh, it scared me. Let's put this, let's put keyboard here and this over here. So I can deal with that afterwards. Put you over there. For bowl, we can use the bowl that I love to use, the one that I'm obsessed with. What does it look like here? Sick. And then let's also grab these. For rice, honestly, I might just should I throw the rice? Okay, let me do a poll. Let me see if I'm gonna get off now because I wanna wake up before bugs come out. Oh yes. Good luck washing the car tomorrow. Poll, new. Which to do? Poll add rice on side. Poll add rice in bowl with veggie. Poll duration. You know what? No duration. Poll start. Good luck. All right. What's the default? Oh wait, no, never mind. Poll duration 120. Sorry, wait, I was wrong. I don't know. I guess I can't just do poll start. I guess I have to set a duration. Oversight on my end. Give me one moment though. I am going to quickly blow my nose with my mic muted, mind you. Oh yes, if you want to vote, you just type in the number of the thing you want to vote for. So if you want to vote for rice on the side, You do 1, you send a 1. If you want to vote for rice in the bowl with veggie, you type 2. We got a very tight race here. It's gonna come down to the final second, clearly. Let me go blow, not blow my nose. Let me go let me wash my hands. Let me also put this away. No extra dishes. That works. That works better for me. I say as I'm going to put everything in the dishwasher after this. But I'm not running the dishwasher tonight. My dishwasher is still decently empty. Like it's like too empty at that. Like it can handle like it can handle tomorrow for sure. Let me get some of these extra veggie bits off the table. This is what our stir fry currently looks like. It looks just like that, by the way. It looks amazing. Just like, let me move that out of the way. Here we go. All right, this is what our veggies are looking like right now. Honestly, I should just fucking just from the bowl. Seltzy will be here. We're gonna do a little camera adjustment. Bring you down low. I just got shocked by my camera. I've never had that happen. Is that dangerous? I have no idea if that's aligned. All right, and the winner is, with the tightest race we've had on stream thus far, rice and bowl with veggie. Thank you for voting. Thank you for all your participation. We would not have been able to come to a conclusion if not for your votes. Let's put you over here, put you over there. And get you like that, yeah. I'm gonna bring the rice over here. We can use our spoon for the rice, actually. Why not? All right. Steaming still. Here, if anything, we can still go, let's go on the side of the bowl and then I'll mix it together. So let's do that right now. We made a good amount of rice today. It's gonna be fantastic leftovers. Tomorrow, maybe we can make some fried rice, whether it's on stream or off. Let me keep this here. And then, I feel like it's like we made a lot, but at the same time, like it shrinks so much. Let's start with that. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. Let's move that over there. Where's my green onion? Look, green onion. Well, not really the most diversely spread. Is that even the right word? Razzle dazzle, but just pretend. This is our casual weeknight dinner. You know what usually makes things look more official? Adding toasted sesame seeds on top. Oh, okay. Maybe if it was a little bit more evenly spread, but it'll be good anyway. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, wait, that actually looks great. I say actually as if I didn't think it looked great before. Oh, it's delicious. Regardless. I do need to make myself another seltzy, though, with all of this. So I'm going to do that real quick. And I'm going to go up. I think I missed some chat messages, too. I want to see them. All right, so are we eating past midnight? Yeah, but, aw, thank you, Fractal Gears. Yeah, there we go. There's our current little weeknight stir fry. It's funny because this is the same stir fry recipe. We've done this recipe maybe like 4 times on stream, but I think every time we've done it, we've like done slightly different ingredients. This time we did mushrooms in here, no chicken. We've done it with chicken. We've done it with, what else have we done it with? Let's do, which chops should I use today? I'll use these. This with some sriracha. Oh my god, sriracha garlic chili paste. I have chili oil and I have sriracha. Can I do something with this? From the perspective of someone who eats meat regularly, when you eat meals like this, does it hit the same as non-vegan or vegetarian meal? I want to say yeah. Honestly, yeah. Like, I think it's they exist. They still exist as like independent dishes. Like here, it doesn't feel like I'm lacking chicken. I think it's still gonna hit the same. Because I think what really carries this is like, you have the textures of the food. Now, I think that if there's like chicken in this, or if there's like pork, or if there's beef in it, or something that makes it non-vegetarian or non-vegan, like those do contribute additional flavors to it. But the same way that like what I did here, it's like I see them kind of like on the same plane. Yeah. Let me take a bite first. Let me take a bite first, and then I'll tell you. But like I think they do, because I feel like I've had enough meals, because I don't always have a meat with the food that I eat. I think that's a thing too. I think I think I just gotta mix it up. Let me take a little picture. Oh wait, did my friend respond to the DW message? Okay, yes, my friend's okay. My friend's going to bed, sick. Can't wait. Okay, sleep well. Wait, I wanted to do a haha, not an exclamation point. Okay, we're good. We're clear. Also, Sora Photo Streams, thank you so much for the follow. All right, let's do a little, wait, let me pour. And then if you want to take a bite out of this, you can type in exclamation point nom in chat. Woo. Exclamation point nom in chat, and you'll virtually get to take a bite of the food. I'm spilling seltzer everywhere. Heck yeah. And a raffle is live for 78,000 points. If you want to enter, you can type in exclamation point join in the chat, and you can possibly win some of them. I'll say that slower. You can type in exclamation point join in the chat, and you could possibly win up to 78,000 points. That's a good raffle right there. All right, I'm gonna do a little mix. Well, let me just do a little taste. Just get you together. I think it's steaming. Oh, I need to take a picture. Photo. Okay, that's probably fine. Yeah. Okay, sick. We're good. That smells so good. It smells so yummy. Yep, delicious. Equivalent as the chicken I'd consider to be like the same as like any other veggie in here. It doesn't feel like it's lacking at all. Yeah, that's just delicious. Such good flavor. I'm telling you, this stir fry like sauce combination, because there are a couple different ones that I've tried and they've all been good. This one always just like carries. I don't know. Like it never disappoints. It never feels like it's like too powerful in terms of like any of the flavors. Doesn't feel like it's like too salty. Doesn't feel like it's like too gingery. Although I love ginger, so I don't know. I mean, I have had like sauces and foods though where I'm like, I like the flavor of ginger, but I'm like, I feel like the ginger's overpowering everything else, and it's not letting anything else shine. But this recipe never does that. I don't know. And we didn't put that much ginger in it, to be fair. Also, Gary's. Oh my God, Mads and all 78K. I was gonna be like, Mads, you know what to do. No, you do whatever you want with those points. Enjoy though, Gary's and congarts. All right, yep. Again, would recommend if any of y'all want to do this recipe, or like, again, we're not even following, if you do exclamation point recipe, you'll get the link to the recipe that I'm following, that I followed for this, kind of. What I really followed from that recipe is the sauce. It's really just the sauce, which was theoretically one unit of sauce, multiplied as you will, would have been 1 tablespoon of oyster flavored sauce or oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon of light soy sauce, I think a teaspoon of sugar, 2 teaspoons of cooking wine, 1/3 of a teaspoon of white pepper, just a little bit of white pepper. I think that was it for the most part. I think that was the sauce. Oh, and half a teaspoon of salt. I did increase the values of those a little bit. Like I kind of like sort of doubled-ish. You saw, you were there. But like in general, that sauce and then any veggies, the harder the veggies are, I guess, the earlier you put them in so they have more time to soften. The mushrooms, we ended up putting in a little bit later. A lot of water came out, but it does seem like we were able to like, the balance is still okay. And like they got like look at it. The mushrooms look good. And it tastes fantastic. The rice, I mean, the rice is delicious. The rice is useful also in just like making it more voluminous. Or like there's more mass. So like I get more bites out of my food, I would say. It's so good. And then what we do with the rice here is we made a pretty big batch. So then tomorrow, honestly for the next like 2 days, I probably have rice to use in my meals. It's so good. Should I try adding anything else to this? You mentioned something with like I have chili oil, I have sriracha. I haven't played, like there's nothing spicy in this right now. Oh, it's so good. It's just like, it's like properly sweet. And like you still like taste the ginger, but it's like such a good amount of it. Yes, we should make fried rice. I think tomorrow I'm gonna make a fried rice. Because I feel like I have a lot of rice. It'll be good because it's leftovers. And I could probably like, I might have frozen veggies that I can also use. But I'll be able to like chop up some veggies. I think that tomorrow, lunch, maybe I'll make a fried rice and still have it with this. But like lunch, I'll finish the rest of these cooked veggies. And then for dinner, I'll definitely have like fried rice and something else. Or maybe just fried rice. I love fried rice. And it's so easy to make too. So I'm trying to make this the least squishy sounding eating noise. And we actually, shockingly, have a good amount of eggs here. I've been hoarding eggs, but now I feel like they're gonna go bad, so I feel like I gotta use them. So maybe I should do a fried rice tomorrow. Is there any other recipe we should do later this week? I hope my eggs are still good. They're from like a little while ago. But I've been so hesitant to use them, but now I'm like, I gotta use them now. Egg. So are any of y'all looking forward to anything for the rest of the week? To avoid multiple sticker shocks for eggs, I buy giant 5 dozen packs from Costco. My pack is a Costco pack. 5 dozen though, impressive. You don't even need to apologize, it's perfect. I'm gonna say it anyway, peg streak. Look, if I could say it during Trivia Murder Party, there's nothing stopping us. But yeah, I think I have like I think mine's a 2 dozen pack from Costco. I don't know, but I haven't like touched eggs much in a while. But like I'm like, okay, I actually should use them though. I think for the rest of the week, highlights for the rest of the week. I think I'm looking forward to my dance class tomorrow. Do it's so interesting. So the dance class that I took today, I mentioned the most challenging one I've taken yet for me. I think that like the next time I go, I think it's still good. I think it's going to continue to be challenging for a while because it's like the biggest jump that I've done in a while. The class that I'm taking tomorrow used to be a really hard class for me. It used to be like, it used to be a class where I was like, this is a really good next level challenge. It's like tough, but like I'm glad that I'm in it. So I'm wondering like if I'll reach that point with the class that I'm taking now. With that said though, the class that I'm taking now, the class I took today is a class that like the other dance instructors that I take, they take this class too. So, so to be fair, I think this one is objectively going to continue to be harder. But like thinking about tomorrow's class, I'm so excited for it, but I feel so comfortable in that class. And I'm like, damn, that used to be the hard class for me. It won't let me crack my peg. I'm sorry, Guiana Paug, Guiana Paug. Sorry, Guiana Paug, Guiana, not Guiani. There's no chat on screen, so now the VOD just it's gonna look weird. I just keep saying peg over and over again while eating stir fry. Is that an original sentence? It feels like it. Am I reaching the point where I'm struggling to use my chopsticks to lift a substantial amount to make me happy? Because this one, like 3 spoonfuls, gone. You know what, fuck it, I'll do it. Maybe, if it lets me. Oh, we're so close, that's okay. I'm looking forward to experimenting. Honestly, this is up my alley. I love talking about this stuff. I was looking forward to experimenting more in the kitchen. I made some really good salads these past couple days. Ooh, wait, what kinds of stuff have you been like trying out? I remember when I started putting walnuts in my salads, I was really into it. I haven't made a salad in a while, but like for a little bit, when I was making those cooking TikToks, I was really enjoying like the side, honestly. I made side salads kind of frequently, and it was nice, and I found it was a really nice addition to my meal. Tate Cray. Oh my God, Tate McRae. I kind of do want to start making side salads again. I think for dinner. I think that I'm still pretty good with the balance of like having one easy meal a day and then one a little bit more involved cooking meal a day, because I think I get the joy out of the cooking, and I get to try something usually a little bit like more involved than like my quick go-to meals. And I think that if I know I'm only doing it for one of the meals of the day, like if I try doing it for lunch and then for dinner, then I'm like, okay, I'm tired. But if I just do it for dinner or I just do it for lunch, then that's where I'm like, yeah, let me make a side salad. Let's do this. It didn't need to be a side salad. It could be a full salad. Okay, my eyes balls and probably gonna listen to some music until I fall asleep or ascend into another realm. Enjoy. Oh, this music video is another really good one. Speaking of music videos from before, I don't know if any of y'all mentioned a music video before when I asked. If you can say it again, because like Tony, I've been watching so many music videos these last couple of days. Not even, these last couple of like months. Wish me luck on the stuff I have to do tomorrow and Friday. I'm wishing you the best of luck. Are you good on, is Thursday clear for you? You know what, we don't need to get into it. Sleep well today though. Much love to you all. Stir Fry stream was so fun. You have my whole heart. Big fan of y'all. Big fan of you too. Thank you for being here. Sleep well. I hope that the overwhelming stuff passes. Excited for you to get to accessorize with your cool stuff for the gala. Gala? I don't even know what I say anymore. Nothing feels real. I'm so stoked for you. Can't wait to talk again. Also, Chelsea, enjoy your 273rd seltzer. Tate McCarr. Yeah, that's close. Look, I was saying McCartney, but forgot how to spell it mid-sentence and gave up. Kind of. But I like that. I like that lore for the sentence, you know? For when I use an arugula base, I love arugula. I haven't used arugula. I used to always have a box of arugula in my fridge with assorted chopped veggies and creamy chimichurri dressing. Chimichurri. Do you put together do you buy the dressing or do you make the dressing? Where's some good, for any of y'all that like enjoy different salad dressings, what do you like? I feel like my go-to was always like a olive oil and vinegar type of thing, like a balsamic. An Italian dressing's usually really good. But I feel like I want to play around with it more. I feel like I try, the places where I tried new, like, the really good dressings are usually when I go to a place where, like, because I used to get salads all the time. I used to get salads when I was working in my office. On those days, I would buy salads, and so like there'd always be like different dressings that I would try that I would never really have on my own at home. Because like they would never like be on deck. Like I don't know, it's very like specific salad dressings. But usually when I'm at a place and they got like 20 different salad dressing options, and you're like, oh, I don't know, what looks good to you? What do people usually like? Start asking them for recommendations. But like that's when I usually have some really good dressings. There's a poke place that has some really good dressings. Oh, we should make a poke bowl. I made my own chimichurri, but added a little bit of coconut cream to it. I need to get coconut cream. What's the difference? Is coconut cream like noticeably thicker than coconut milk? Or for the purposes that you use it for, can you usually substitute and maybe do something else to add to make it more thick? I'm struggling out here. I might go with a spoon. I only eat Caesar dressing. Honestly, props to you for spelling it correctly because I wouldn't have. Yeah, coconut cream is richer and creamier. Oh, so I guess, man, that does make sense. I need to get coconut cream. I have so much coconut milk because I was really like into it when we used it in like 2 recipes back to back. And now I just gotta use it again. I do feel like I would make more mango sticky rice if it didn't involve the soaking step. With that said, I will probably do that again soon. I just need to plan it. I was gonna say in all seriousness, oh, the cream ones with like milk. I do like a creamy dressing. I add it to salad dressings when the salad is my whole meal. It probably adds like a good thickness to it too. That's nice. If for coconut cream, is that also like in a can type of thing? Like how does it keep? Man, I'm really struggling here. I think I want to spoon it. I know my weaknesses. I'm gonna go big spoon though. Tablespoon. So I know like a bite like this. Oh wait, you can't even see. Sorry, a bite like this. Oh, I should have done that from at least 10 minutes earlier. Wait, I used autocorrect, I typed Caesar. Oh. Honestly, you typed it the way I would have typed it. I was gonna say, in all seriousness, one's cream, one's... There's coconut supposed to be somewhere in there. Now I want a Caesar salad. When was the last time you had a Caesar salad? Whenever I go to a place and like there's like a Caesar salad like to serve yourself, like I always snack some. It's just like lettuce and ranch, isn't it? No, lettuce and Caesar. Is Caesar dressing? Now I don't even know anymore. I haven't had one in so long. I transfer to a sealed container in the fridge after when I open it. Then I can whip it and add it as a cold foam. Oh, to my coffees or matcha. Does it keep for a little while after you open it? Like, does it keep for like a week type of thing? I feel like, and now for anyone here that cooks like recipes, when I say cooks recipes, I mean like, okay, a quick lunch for me is like a sandwich. I got bread, I got some cold cuts, I got cheese, I got my mayo, I have some lettuce and stuff. Like I have like that's like a quick thing. For people who like cook like a meal, who like cook on their stovetop or use the oven or things like that, maybe like cooking with heat, I guess. Not like it's like a hard requirement, but I feel like it's easier to do stuff with ingredient. I feel like it's easier. It's a game changer in what you can make when you plan a little bit ahead and you plan what foods you're gonna be cooking like more than a day in advance. Because if I know that I'm gonna be using a certain ingredient or opening a certain ingredient, then I can either, I guess I could either use all of it and just make enough for leftovers, which is what I tend to do. But it'd be really nice to be able to like open like a can of coconut milk and use it for 2 separate recipes in the week. But I need to like, it helps to just know what recipes I'm gonna be doing before I even get started. That makes sense. I'm gonna serve myself another plate. Raffles over 22,000 points. If you want to enter, type an exclamation point, join in the chat. You could possibly win. It's probably the last raffle of the night. Because I'm out here finishing the stir fry. It's just like a mushroom at this point. This is a pretty cozy, like, POV. I feel like we're hanging out, you know? We have rotisserie chicken. Where was I? Oh, wait, I'm going to go up here. Last week, is that the last time we had a Caesar salad? We have rotisserie chicken and Caesar salad every week. Oh, that's nice. I feel like I need to, if I bought, maybe I should learn how to like get a whole chicken and then bake it. I could also buy rotisserie chicken already cooked. I'm gonna see the price differences. That might be something we try on stream. I also do want to learn how to like cut. That part I'll do off stream because that seems a little more gruesome. Lettuce, parm, croutons, and dressing. I wish I could have Caesar dressings at places, but I can't because of the There's anchovy and Caesar dressing? Wait, I feel like I knew this. I feel like I like came across this information on like Tumblr back in the day. Work lunch and day off lunches are very different from me. How often do you go out to like, do you get food from a place versus cooking for yourself? Not to like put all your business online. This is a question for anyone in here that wants to answer. Coconut milk is a good ingredient to make vegan pasta sauce and curry. Oh, that's a good idea. I need to make more like curry dishes. We should toast DTI tonight. I like the way you wrote that. It was very pleasant for my brain. That's how I would rate that too. This food is so fucking good, Lois. It's genuinely though. Also, congrats to Mads and all 20,000 points. Mads is winning them all today. Enjoy them, gamble them, play them, whatever you want to do. We'll do like a new recipe soon. I'm down to do another curry dish soon. Let me do a coconut milk, a dish that uses coconut milk soon, because like that really is just sitting here. I don't know what our plan for Thursday is. Damn, you almost had it. I don't know what our plan for Thursday's stream is. We'll figure it out. But I do think, wait. Oh, okay. Thursday's questionable stream. That sounds like we're gonna do something very suspicious. Okay, there are 2 there are 2 classes I can take on Thursday. I think one of them ends at like 9:30. If I take that one. Shit, if it ends at like 9:30, can I take 2? Can I just take them both? No. One of them, I think the house class ends late. But maybe if it ends at like 9, then I think we're okay. I mean, it would just be like we'll play a game. Thursday, we're gonna play a game. There's no way I'm gonna be live early enough to be able to cook dinner. I usually have a bunch of leftovers from dinner to take, so I don't buy lunch often. Nice. I'm also big on leftovers from dinner. That's how I've been honestly getting by for a lot of these meals lately. I haven't bought food from a place. I think I've only purchased food from a place like maybe like 3 times. Maybe between 4 and 5 times, maybe like 5 times this year. We've been cooking a lot. Or I've been cooking at home a lot. A lot of the foods that we made on stream, like now I just make regularly. Stir fry clearly has been a big one. It's just so easy. You just cut veggies. I just love it. It's so easy and it's so consistently good. That's what I love about it. That's also why I like asking y'all what you eat for dinner. So I can steal your recipes. No, but I like to know, like, you know, if y'all have like, you know, maybe stir fry is your stir fry, but like if you have like a food that like just like hits and it's so easy for you to make, like you have it down and it's like quick and usually you can use what you have at home. Like I love recipes like that. However, I do not decline when a home. Oh yes, literally I think the times that I've purchased food from a place this year, I think it's all been when like a friend has like wanted to go to a restaurant or something. I've gone out to dinner, actually I feel like more than 5 times then. So I've gone out to dinner a few times. I love an opportunity to go out to dinner because I don't do it very often. So like usually like it's fine. I remember, oh my God, this was like maybe before 2020, but I knew people that like went to dinner. They went to dinner so often, which in the city stacks up. And I had to stop hanging out with them. I had to stop hanging out with them because it was too expensive to go out to dinner that much. I don't know how they go out to dinner like it felt like every other day. I'm like, these are at first you're like, yeah, and you're like, okay, and then you're like, oh, okay, and you're like, all right, you know what? I gotta start saying no, and then, but then like you look like you like check their stories and like they're going out to dinner all the time, and I'm like, damn. It's enough, literally, because these bills are going out to a restaurant. Okay, if you go to like a place like, if you go to like a Chipotle style place where like you get like food that you can get like to go, maybe you can get away with like a $15 meal. But you go sit down at a restaurant, in most cases, oh my God, and I don't even want to say, if you get a drink, it's game over. What's it, fancy places? It's not even, I think fancy places are like another level when it comes to the prices here. But like, I think like a dinner at a lot of places here, it just kind of like adds up. Like the places, even like, you know, the food places that I tend to go to with like friends now, they're all like, we eat like family style, like we order for the table. Even if it's like me and another person, like we'll just like get food and then like we'll just like kind of share and we pick, and that's just kind of how it goes. For most of the places that we go to, that's just like the style of the place anyway. But like, I don't know, it's always like expensive. Yeah, it does get expensive with tip and all that. Yeah, it's just like New York City prices are definitely like up there, and I've gotten used to that being the norm here. There are like certain things where it's like, I guess, yeah, if you spend a lot of time like away from it, then like your brain resets a little, but then like when you're around it, then you're like, okay, yeah, I don't know. It just things get real pricey. What does a meal usually cost? Okay, so if you go to a place, if you get 2 plates, if you go to a place where you share a dish, let's say you go to like a Thai place that's like casual Thai, not like there's like a upscale Thai. But like, I just know, I've been to a lot of Thai, I love Thai food. So I'm thinking of it as Thai, because I usually share when it comes to Thai food. Let's say you get like a noodle dish and like a rice dish. Maybe the thing is, it's usually like dinner. So if it's dinner, then we'll usually get like one or 2 noodle dishes and like maybe a rice dish. And like already, without, like if we're drinking water, we're drinking tap water, I mean, each dish is going to be like $20-something. Yeah, I would say. So then you're at like, let's say like a little 60 and change plus tax, and that's not including tip so far. You're at like 30-something a person. And then with tip, add another like 20 to 25. I don't even know. The math is up there. But like it gets up there. And that's like a casual place. I once went to a sushi place not knowing what I got myself into. That place was so expensive. That place was so expensive. I went to a sushi place. There were too many digits. There were too many digits on the bill when I found out that was per person. I'm trying to compare it to like Bay Area price. That's a part. Yeah, I could see that. I feel like the Bay Area, I feel like when people talk about also like rent and stuff, I feel like the Bay Area is like what people, like, I feel like it's like an equivalent. Now, with all of this said, you could still find like cheaper places to eat, and like it works. Like you can get like some delicious food for not a lot of money. It just depends on like, it really just depends on where you are, where you go. Standard Thai place here is like 16 to 20 per dish. Yeah.
but I feel like the quality and portion is worth it. Yeah, absolutely. No, they give you a lot of food. It's great. I think just in general, I think like every time like I go out to eat with people, or not go out to eat, I guess, 'cause I only go out to eat with people. It's just like, it's usually, I think we do it infrequently enough. And in general, like it's usually fine. I think the thing is when people are going like every other day and you end up spending like at the lowest amount, like 40 to 50 a person, then, you know, after a couple slices, it's definitely enough, you know? I truly, I never leave hungry, and I always leave with leftovers. There's so many Thai restaurants that I love, like that, they're like on my list. They're on my go-to list. Like if like I need to find a place to eat, like they're usually like in like my top. That's also why we a little while ago we were making a bunch of Thai dishes, because like I was enjoying eating them at places, and I was like, I want to learn how to make this. And usually we can make some pretty solid portions. We should make like drunken noodles again. We did do a pad Thai, I feel like somewhat recently. Well, not somewhat. It was a little while ago, but I also want to do, I think there was another Thai dish that we made like a year ago. And with those friends, you can't go over to their house and cook, because then you'll end up as their personal chef. Yeah, I need to cook for people here. This place is the only place, here I feel like I've never seen counter space like this. With this counter space, I'm like, I gotta take advantage of this. I gotta cook for people here. But then I get a little nervous when it comes to cooking for people here. I get like nervous. I'm like, what if the thing is, if I cook here, I need to learn I feel like for hosting, especially if like your kitchen is the space, I need to like do a lot of the cooking ahead of time, and then I need to have just the final step be when people are here. Because like right now my entire apartment smells like it smells delicious, to be honest, but it smells like onions, and like there's no like place that you can go to, maybe the bathroom if you wanted to smell something else, but that doesn't sound like a pleasant concept. You can only be on call for one job. They start hitting me up to cook at theirs. See, now I'm hungry again. Let's serve myself some more rice. Dude, I feel like I'm becoming like on call like too frequently. I feel like it keeps coming back. You can light candles when you host. That's true. Do you think it's gonna smell like onions, garlic, and vanilla though? Oh my god, that was a really fun dance move that I learned. I think it's called, it was something, Drive the something, but it was so cool because it's like, I don't know, the dancehall class that I've been taking has been so good. And I love like, it's such a vibe. And the song just reminded me of it. If people are going there for food, they're gonna be fine with the food smell. You're right. We're hosting this month, so we'll do something. We should make a dessert though. I feel like I saw a really good, like, was it a strawberry, not a shortbread, I don't even know. I've been watching cooking videos too. Music videos and cooking videos and dance videos. What did I watch? I don't remember. That car horn though, they watched something. I'm eating rice. That's so good though. I'm gonna put a little bit. I want enough for leftovers tomorrow, so I'm just gonna do just a little bit of that in there. Just put some of this in your that. What was that clip with the whipped cream? I think about that sometimes. It's like one of those like perfect cuts. Because I can't tell you how heated I get when I go to my family's house for the holidays at the time they specify and no food has been made yet. Yeah. The thing is, especially for the holidays, that's when I'm like, I like don't eat, like if it's like Thanksgiving, like I don't eat beforehand till like, I want as much room as possible. But if it's Thanksgiving and I go at the specified time, I'm usually starving by the time I get there. And if the food is like as not even like, it's not even on its way, it's maybe just started to be cooked,
Ah, man. That's when I start snacking. It's unfortunate. I come prepped, yeah. And like, it's because the food is always so good. I just didn't expect to have to wait for it. Tia getting all mad I'm snacking on the tortillas. High key, the tortillas, whenever we make them, I need to start like, eating one of them alone first. Because they're so good. Tortillas are delicious. Like on their own, fantastic, especially when they're fresh and they're warm. We haven't done flour ones in a while though. Have you ever made a flour tortilla? I'm not like comfortable with flour ones yet in terms of making them. Like corn tortillas, it's in here. We've done it enough where I'm like, okay, oh, it's Tuesday, we could have done it today. We could literally do it any day. But for flour, I'm like, I think we've done it one time before. Eating queso fresco on tortillas. Like I'm on Survivor. I need to get some, by the way. What was the last, is that what we had? Was that the cheese that I had? It might have been. I don't know, I devoured it. Whatever last block of cheese I had in my fridge, that was fantastic. I'm back to just having the slices now, my cheddar slices that I put on sandwiches. That's so good. The spoon helps quite a bit. All this, I still gotta take a hot shower after this. I forgot that I'm still sticky and sweaty from dance. There's no way. No, yeah, I washed my sheets today because I've been getting too sweaty. I made flour tortillas before, but I make corn tortilla ones more frequently. Do you recall if flour tortillas are more involved? I feel like the thing is we made flour tortillas, but not in the tortilla press. We did like a big one for a burrito. But I feel like that's usually how I would like my flour tortillas. But I feel like it was like more, the corn ones, I feel like we just like, it's just like you just touch and go. Hi, Star Womb. They're the same level of difficulty. I gotta like get familiar with it then. Because I would like to do it more. I do like flour, I mean, I love corn tortillas though. For like a taco, I'll probably always do a corn tortilla. But like for like a burrito, I've never seen a massive corn tortilla. Do they do that? I mean, probably. But is that like something that's like, is that uncommon or no? Also, Starlum, how are you today? How's your Tuesday treating you? I can't believe it's Tuesday. It feels like a Wednesday for me. This food was so yummy. Like, I literally feel it hitting the spot. And there's so much flavor. With that sauce too, just mixing a little bit of the veggies with the rice. I've never seen a burrito-sized corn tortilla. Oh, yeah, same here. I feel like they would break. I feel like they wouldn't hold. Then again, for like tacos, I don't know. I feel like, I think the flour ones are more flexible. Or like, it's, yeah, and like they'll like withstand it. Yeah. I think having a tortilla press, I need one of those Chipotle machines. The really hot ones where they put the tortilla to heat up the tortilla. I need one of those, but like to press a flour tortilla. I'm all right, ran some errands today, so my feet are sore, but I'm resting now and eating some Chipotle. Oh my God, what are the odds? We're just kind of talking about this. Glad you're home and resting, first of all. It feels really nice when like when like you're done with like the movement for the day, especially like, I don't know if it's one of those things where it's like you didn't really feel it as much until you finally got back, but I'm glad that you're comfy now. I'm glad you got your food, you're vibing. So what time is it right now? It's only 1 a.m. Ooh, that hiccup hit. Chipotle bowl really hits after a busy day. Hell yeah, it does. Oh, like a rice bowl. We haven't made a rice bowl. Have we made a rice bowl? We have rice. Maybe if we did like, maybe we could do another cilantro lime rice. Well, I mean, the rice is already made if we did this tomorrow or Thursday.
Maybe we do cilantro lime rice. We got beans. I guess we could, I mean, we can honestly just like saute some veggies. Make it like savory. That's not a bad idea. Maybe we should do that. I like that. Let me see, for the cilantro leftovers, I asked for, sorry, for the cilantro lovers. Oh, that's me. I asked for extra chopped cilantro on my rice when I go to Chipotle. Can you do that? Is that, do they, I didn't know it was an option. I used to do the thing where like I'd ask for like an extra tortilla. I think they charge you now. I think they used to not charge you, but I think they do. I don't remember. Yeah, I eat Chipotle so frequently. So to be honest, the odds are likely that I would mention it. Do you utilize like your rewards and stuff? Because like I went a really long time not realizing that I had a lot of stuff to claim. It's like 50 cents for an extra one. I feel like at one point it was like, actually I don't know. Maybe they were always charging for it. I just never knew. I remember finding out about if you don't get a meat that the guac is free? Or is it if you don't get a protein? Because I think they have a non-meat protein, don't they? So good. I feel like I'm gonna like burp really nicely later. I'm gonna ask what the employee is doing after work and try to get a free tortilla. I'm about to ask them, I'm literally about to, you know what? Maybe if I went to a Chipotle instead of a TJ Maxx on a nice day, I would have gotten a free tortilla. I haven't gone back to that TJ Maxx since, but I should. I feel like I need to like break the seal. Is that the word for this? I feel like I need to go back so that my last experience there is no longer accidentally like not even like asking them out. I don't even know. They're not gonna remember me. Although I did recently wash the socks. They're so pretty. They're really pretty rainbow socks. Like each sock is a different color, but honestly, they're kind of like pastel-y. They give very like, I feel like they would like fit in if they sold those at like a Golf Wang store. I'd be like, yeah, that fits. You miss 100% of the tortillas, you don't try to finesse. That's gonna be like my new thing. It's like Joanne the Scammer, but it's just for tortillas. You just go to different Chipotles and see if you can get free tortillas. I love rainbow socks. Oh my God. Yeah, springtime socks. Yeah, I think they're gonna look really good with shorts. Yeah, I do want to get a couple of I want to get new shoes, but only because like I want to get shoes that have like a color on them. I used to have like Stan Smiths that were like green, so at least I have like a little bit going on there. But right now, all my shoes are, I think, I don't even have too many shoes. I mainly just wear either my all white Air Force Ones or the Panda Dunks, which are just black and white. But like I feel like I want to get a shoe that has like either like a brown shoe or a shoe that has green on it. Anything there. A shoe that has green on it, I feel like I'm like craving. Because I feel like I miss having that. Because shoes are one of the ways that I have not been playing around with too much with my outfits apart from the pairs that I have now. The Pandas have like worked. I've been able to like utilize them to make like certain, if I had like a black and white thing going on, or if I had like, then it added more than the Air Forces did. But like I need more. I've been dancing in the Panda Dunks, and I didn't realize how much lighter they are than Air Force Ones. Air Force Ones were very comfortable to dance in, but I didn't realize how like chunky like they are in terms of like weight until I started dancing in the Dunks. I have variations of black boots and black and white shoes. Ooh. Do y'all like how often do I not wear sneakers? That's another question I'm thinking about. I recently got some custom Vans. They're pink and teal. That's so cool. See, I do have a pair of Vans. Actually, no, I don't even think they're Vans. Are they Vans? No, they are Vans. I have a pair, but like I have like the classic, just like black and white, like Van sneaker. I used to shop at Vans all the time. I need to play around with it more.
You're talking about dance? No, any shoes. Literally, these are just like sneakers. I've worn Vans to salsa. I feel like the Vans are also lighter than the Air Force Ones. I haven't worn them in a while though. I need to remember that I have them. I think I have them in a less visible part of like my shoe stand. Boots are sneakers to me. Wait, I would say I wear boots 4 out of 7 days a week. Interesting. Are they like easy to put on? Like, are they like zippers on the side? No, literally any shoe. don't worry. You're on the same. You're on the right page. Star Womb. You're good. I need to. Maybe I should look at Vans again. Do you know what I think I want? I haven't gotten like a Converse shoe in like a decade. I haven't gotten a Converse shoe. I can't tell. Oh, I do have a silver shoe, kind of. I have those New Balance 530s. Those are really fun. They're a little bit harder. Well, last time I wore them to dance, where they were. I love the way they look though with certain fits because they're kind of like a running shoe dad sneaker type of vibe, I would say. And I like the way they look with certain fits. I haven't worn them in a bit actually. I feel like those are gonna be fun. I used to have those the Nike Rocher Run shoes in like a. Also kind of like in like a gray and like pink, with like a gray and pink texture on it. Those used to be really cool. I feel like the New Balance 530s kind of like check off a similar box, but don't have pink on them. And then comparison sneakers feel like slippers if I'm doing a lot of walking. I feel like I exposed Passion to Air Force Ones when she was here. Because there was a lot of, because we did a lot of walking. So like, the shoes that we wore started to like become relevant. Air Forces are very comfortable to walk in. They are like my go-to default sneaker. Although I've been wearing the Dunks quite a bit now too, because they're just like a lighter version of the Air Forces, which I'm like, oh, interesting. I think it's just like because I don't buy shoes very frequently. I was like, damn, these were kind of expensive. But like, I feel like I think the next shoe I get, I want to see if I can get like a $50 or $60 shoe, which is what I feel like. No, I don't know how much Air Force. I mean, Air Forces. I feel like I remember when they were like $90, and I was like, whoa, they went up. But now they're like 120 or 110, and that's their default. Do you like Adidas Sambas? I don't have any. I've like seen them quite a bit. I don't think I have any like problems with them. I think I like the shape. I've seen some Sambas hate. But I also can't tell if like that's just coming from like a side of the internet that like doesn't like things that are popular. So like yeah, so I feel like I could see myself getting a pair of Sambas. I want to try them on though because I want to know. They kind of remind me of. Or I want to know if they're as light as like there's this like Reebok shoe. I think it's a Reebok shoe that like there's like a retro shade of it, and they look like very slim to the foot. Like they look like they like. I don't even know. I just got to find what they look like. There's no way I can describe them where you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I can visualize that. Anything I describe is just going to be a generic shoe. But I remember I tried them on once, and like they felt like there was no hold. Like it felt like I could fold the entire shoe in any way I wanted, and it would have folded. So I was like, maybe I shouldn't get these. But now I feel like that would come in handy. Now that I started dancing, like I feel like now I want like lighter shoes. I struggle with shoes. I have so many, but only want to wear like the same 3 raggedy pairs I've had for too long. What usually stops you from wearing the other pairs? Is it the desire to wear the pairs that you always wear, or is it the desire to not wear down the other pairs that you have? They're so well broken in. I still have Vans I wore since high school that are begging me to retire them. Honestly, I would be wearing the same Air Forces. So this is like my 3rd pair or 4th pair of Air Forces that I've had because I've worn, every time I get these shoes, I wear them so much that usually like a year and a half in, the bottom gets so worn down that it starts to like just be a hole. So whenever, and I only notice it when I walk, when it's raining outside, and I start feeling my socks getting wet, and then I look under the shoe and I see the hole starting to form under the shoe, and I'm like, damn, it's time. That's how I know it's time to get the replacement pair. But maybe my next like sneaker, my next like white chunky shoe can be a different one. Although I really love the Air Forces. They work so well. I like the style of Sambas, but I felt like they look awkward on me. The styling just didn't suit me. I feel like I need to try them on to see. Because again, I have a very like neutral,
I've only heard people like talk about Sambas, and like I've seen them, but like I've never like seen them. I never worn them in person, so I feel like I need to feel them out. I also don't know what kind of color combos they come in. Like I feel like there's a lot of variation. I need to start doing what other autistic people do and just buy the same exact shoes. Or I wish I bought multiple pairs ahead of time. That's me with my Air Forces. I always have my trusty Air Forces. When they break, I just get a replacement pair. I think it's because I'm so used to seeing myself in chunky boots. So Sambas are the opposite. Yeah, Sambas I feel like are like really close to your foot. They're definitely. I don't even think they're that tall either. Like an Air Force like has like a thick bottom. The Dunks that I have a thinner bottom. The Vans that I feel like have a pretty thin bottom. I've like eyeballed in the past. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get one of these, but there's these what are they called? The All-Star, the Converse, the Hike Highs. Those have like a really thick bottom, but like they got like kind of like a groovy thing going on. It's very noticeable. It's not a subtle shoe, but like I kind of like them. There's something about them that I'm like, ooh, I'm interested in that. It's the comfort aspect. I have a lot of shoes that are not comfortable to wear, so I always avoid them and kick myself to throw them away because they're cute. Got it. Yeah, are they the types of shoes that you can break in or no? Although breaking in a shoe sucks because it hurts. I don't know. And like for me, it's like I feel like I would have a very similar mindset where I'm like, well, wait, what if like I finally have like an outfit that like this would be so cute to wear with it? Oh, that's hard. The Converse platforms are so sick. Yeah. Shit, maybe I should get some. I don't get shoes very often. I don't think I get shoes very often. I think the last time I bought a pair of shoes, honestly, the Crocs, I think, were my latest pair. Either the Crocs or the Dunks. Well, the Dunks, so the thing with the Dunks is that I bought the Dunks and didn't wear them until like 6 months later. But I wore them in the dance performance because I needed a shoe that had like black on it. And like those were like the perfect balance. And then ever since I did that, I'm like, wait, I really like these. I really like the feel of Dunks. They're very like, again, I feel very light on my feet. I didn't get them when they were really popular because I wasn't sure if I really liked them or if I was just seeing them a lot. Oh, is this for the Converse platforms? Oh, I missed 11:11. That's fair. That's okay. Thank you, not me. Appreciate that. Because if so, same. I've had them on my list for a while. I think I had them on my list before I even moved. Because I think I was seeing them everywhere. Or maybe I was seeing, like, I think I was watching, back in the day, I think like a couple of years ago, now I feel like I'm like, I know enough about what I like where like I can start going down like a rabbit hole and like, you know, exposing myself to stuff and seeing if I like it or not. But like years ago when I was like starting to branch out of my default of what had going on, I wasn't thinking too much about my style beforehand. Like I would just go online, I would look at what people were saying about different things, different shoes, different clothing, and kind of using that as a starting point of like style direction, which is so funny because I feel like most of what I was looking at and what I thought I like was cool at the time is so different than what I wear now. But like now, like I know what I like. Like now I know what I like, or I know how to tell if I like something. So like it's still always growing, but like I no longer am really like watching like videos that are talking about, you know, what things are in and stuff. But like I was doing that for a bit, and I feel like around the time that might have been when like I was seeing the Converse a bit. But they still look cool to me. And I keep, every now and then I'll see someone wearing them and I'm like, they look so good on them. I try to be aware if it's true and just a minor, if I'm being advertised by marketing. Yeah, it's like a tough balance to find. Did stream froze? Did it? Is my Wi-Fi out? Stream is, oh thank goodness. Because honestly I would be, chat works but stream isn't. What if I stand really still? Then we all get the same experience. The chunky Converse look cool. So I look like when a cartoon character, wears shoes. Do you know what I did yesterday? I was on YouTube. like on like my homepage, and I clicked on I think it was, I don't know if it was the Adult Swim channel or the Cartoon Network. I feel like it was the Adult Swim channel, which is just like 24/7 streaming since like February, probably since before then, but like the stream technically started in February. And I was just watching cartoons, and I haven't done that in so long. It felt like I had cable. I mean, in a good way, like how great. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. They're cool. They look really cool. I think I'm gonna get a pair. I think I've been reconvinced. That's the thing, I was never convinced not to get them. I think I just was never in the position where like I had the option where I like had them in front of me and I could buy them, and I'm like, you know what, yeah. I think like I've always been like, yeah, at some point I'm gonna get these. And then I just never like made the effort to go to a store that sold them and purchase them. But I think I'd really like them. Oh, that would be so fun. I do want to see how some people are styling them when it comes to like shorts and stuff. Just to see, but they look good. They do look good. Ugh. How do you have this energy this late into the night? There's not that much sugar in the food, so I don't know. I think I'm still like semi-coasting off of the high of dance class. There's something about it, and also stream. Stream usually kind of like for me, it's usually hard to fall asleep right after stream or something. The power of mate, honestly, and mate. I had my mate, and not only that, my evening mate, I had this at like 6 o'clock, but it was like one of my bigger ones. So this thing is pretty stacked. Oh, I didn't even finish it. There's still some dry leaves up here. Well, I'm still gonna chuck it though. But like, that thing usually also gets me going. But I think the dance class really, it's like, it makes me like physically tired, but like mentally hype. Like after this, I'm gonna take a shower, and then I'm gonna like do splits. I'm definitely gonna stretch again tonight. Is it like comment on anything like milk or sugar tomate? Interesting that you ask, because kind of. So I don't, and like my mom doesn't. I think I don't because my mom doesn't. Like when I grew up, my mom never added anything to it, but she would always tell me about it. She would always tell me that people add sugar to their mate. I don't know if people add milk to their mate, but like I wouldn't put it past them. But like there are people who like add like sweeteners and stuff to their mate, and like they'll do stuff. What's very cool there are a lot of different like Sherba or like yerba blends. Where so like every brand will have its own kind of flavor. They all taste a little bit different. I really like my brand, but like there are some that like will be like the leaves kind of like are like blended with like a mint or like an kind of like a citrusy like orangey type of thing going on, or like different like flowers and stuff. They'll be like blended with them. So like you'll get like a hint of like an aftertaste, like after each sip, and it's like really pleasant. It's really nice. I'm gonna say thank you now in case stream doesn't connect before it ends. No worries at all. Thank you, Mets, for being here. I hope the stream survives on your end, but if it doesn't, it's okay. I feel similar after exercise sometimes. Yeah, really, like the rush is just like there. It was like it felt like it was like a good workout. I'm also just really hyped about the choreo. I'm kind of, the one thing though that I'm sad about is, so this week we had a song that was like fine. I didn't know the song from this week. Last week, Extra L. 2 weeks ago, Nosebleeds. Apparently this instructor really likes Dochi, which I'm very hyped about. I wish I was there for the last 2 weeks, because oh my God, choreo to any of those would have, I wouldn't have I already don't shut up about it, but I would not shut up about it. It's like, oh my God, because I listen to those songs all the time. I do my own choreo to those. Doesn't look good, but I'm out here moving. But yeah, I did a yoga class yesterday and slept so well. This has been so nice. Did you find that how have y'all been like waking up lately? Like, do you feel like you're waking up like well rested, or have you been waking up kind of funkily? For me, I woke up kind of weirdly today, but I think I've been like soggy from like just like, I don't know if I had a sweaty night recently or what, but I think I washed my sheets today because I was like, I need fresh sheets tonight. I think that it's a good reset that I think is gonna make me feel better. I'm probably gonna sleep a little better because I've been sleeping a lot. The weather has been getting warmer, but like I've still been waking up a little bit as if like I'm like in deep sleep when I'm waking up. But I've been sleeping like 8 hours. I've had the last 3 days off work and I've eaten very well, so my wake ups have been nice. I think maybe I need to not eat that late. I say that taking another bite of this food, that carrot's just calling my name. Oh, it's so good. Damn, that's so good. My dreams have been kind of weird though. Are they realistic dreams? The vehicles are active again. I feel like my dreams have been... I've been having some weird dreams. Oh, I did have some weird dreams. I mean, we already dreamt about like my iPod mini. But I've been having a mix of like unrealistic, like dreams that like have some like unrealistic things in them, but they involve like real people that exist in my life. Or like or people that like I've known at some point growing up. So it's like there are like real aspects of them. So they're a little bit trippy. So I wake up in like kind of a daze where I'm like, that was kind of realistic, but like weird. They've been intense. Let's see, not weird in a bad way, but I just look at them a little closer and try to figure out what my subconscious is processing. Yeah. I feel you on that. I've been trying to figure out what my dreams have been about lately too. I don't know if I've had any consistency. Have you been having consistency in your dreams? For anyone in here, have y'all been having like, I mean, first it's a question of if you remember your dreams, but then also, have you dreamt more than a single night recently where there's a similar theme in the dreams that you had? I gotta think about that for me. I feel like I need to start writing down my dreams, because this is the type of thing where thinking back, it's gonna be a lot harder for me to remember what I actually dreamt about. But if I'm writing down what I'm dreaming for most nights, it's kind of like, I mean, it's almost like logging my workouts, but it's like, I could just log whatever I do remember. And then if I ever do want to reflect and look back, it's like I have it all documented, so I can go and just check. It's rare for me to have dreams that have a clear connection. Got it. What else for me? Now you got me thinking about my own dreams. This would have been a great conversation my God. Did y'all ever have like a dream, like in like an English lit class, digging into like dreams and the meaning of dreams? Wasn't this like a Freud thing? Some nights I have a dream that kind of plays out like a movie where it's a consistent setting or people in it, and other times it's a bunch of smaller dreams. It's like changing TV channels. Do you wake up in the middle of the night ever? Do I wake up in the middle of the night? Last night I woke up in the middle of the night. Okay, you know what it is? Maybe it was the kettle corn. Maybe it was the salt. I woke up in the middle of the night. I've been like waking up like thirsty though. So I feel like I need to either do better hydrating or like not consume a lot of food before going to bed. I don't think I've been eating too much before bed though. So I don't really know. I don't know. I could be lying. I don't know what I'm snacking on. I said this and then like 2 nights ago, like y'all saw me probably eating everything in my kitchen at like 12 a.m. Even now, it's 1:24 a.m. I'm like eating stir fry. I don't really eat that close to bed though. Welcome back, Popper. How was your dinner? It was delicious. I want more. Shit, you know what? I should, this rice. I should probably start putting this in my Tupperware. I'm gonna do that right now. I hope that, I don't know if that's gonna fit. Let's see if this fits in here. Big if today on this one. But how are you doing right now, Bopper? Here, let me get down here. I feel good. You know what if I did this? Okay, you can kind of see it. A little bit. That's way tougher than I thought it was going to be. I'm a heavy sleeper, so I typically don't wake up. However, when I'm dreaming, I'll be semi-conscious. Oh, the fact that I'm dreaming. Have you been aware that you've been dreaming? That you've been dreaming, like, in your dreams lately? Don't remember falling asleep, but I woke up wide awake. Usually there's a brief moment between that I recognize. That I recognize, but that wasn't here this time around. Was this like just now or like tonight? Or in general? The one downside of this saucepan is that it's such a heavy bottom. And I don't know if that's like going to be across the board or if that's just because this is like an off-brand. And I feel like I need to try it because my all-clad 12-inch skillet is so light. So I'm wondering if the all-clad saucepan is this heavy at the bottom. Like it's manageable, but like it's noticeably bottom heavy. Let's get this in here. Whew, gotta take another break. Trying to make this not be too noisy. I feel, oh shit, sorry, that was not a nice sound. I feel like for my dreams, how often am I aware that I'm dreaming? When you're aware that you're dreaming, do you have a pretty good grasp of being able to control your dream or no? I definitely have had like a bunch of little like micro dreams that kind of jump from like thing to thing. Big truck. Ooh. This kind of reminds me of, what's that dish where they like toast it really well at the bottom? Oh, kind of looks so good and they flip it upside down. I want to try that. Oh, sorry, are you okay? I want to try that one day, but I also don't want to like, I feel like it's really hard to do. I feel like you gotta be really skilled to be able to do it. Honestly, I feel like our rice has been getting better the less we like are strategic with it. Like the more vibe based we've done things with our timer or with the amount of water, the better the rice has turned out. Okay, I could probably get this last bit in. I'm just trying to avoid the sound. So I'm using kind of metal on metal. But like nothing like stuck to the pan. I mean, the shapes are there because it's been cooling by the window this entire time, but. I'll recognize that I'm dreaming most nights, but if I try to change or interfere with it, it'll turn into a nightmare. Interesting. I feel like when I'm having a nightmare, I can't, when I'm having I mean, this sounds probably like, there's probably like some sort of like circular logic, but when I'm having a nightmare, sometimes I think I'm aware I'm in a nightmare and like I'll try to get myself to wake up, but it's like I can't control my dream when I'm in a nightmare. But if I'm not in a nightmare and I'm just dreaming and I'm aware that I'm dreaming, I can kind of play with it usually. Which is the reason why I think it's like a little bit of like, you know, Spider-Man being pointing to yourself is because like I feel like if you're having a nightmare and you could change that, then you would probably just make it so you're not having a nightmare. So it's like, okay, that makes sense. I'm aware I'm dreaming, but I haven't practiced lucid dreaming enough to control it. When I was little, I got so into lucid dreaming, which like maybe leads to like me having a little bit more of a grasp of it now, but I'm still not like fully there. I remember doing like all the little tricks that like I saw online to like know if you're in a dream or not. I don't know how many of those are like still work. Like now, like if I'm just aware, I can like kind of, I don't know, I feel like I can kind of play with it. Which is like super fun. But also it was like weird as a child. Because like it was like a mix. Sometimes I felt like I had a grasp of it, sometimes I didn't. Now I kind of want to dream again. Y'all make me want to sleep. Like in a, like / pause. Same. Wait, since I have a sense of awareness when dreaming and I'm a vivid dreamer, I'm always mindful of what I'm thinking about or what I'm doing before bed because that heavily influences what I dream about. I think about that when it comes to, I can't tell if like drinking a lot of water before bed has messed with my dreams or not. Like I haven't like isolated that activity. More rice. I haven't isolated that activity enough to like identify, because sometimes I like have some weird dreams and like I'm like, I think it might have to do with the fact that I chugged a thing of water before I went to bed, or if I'm like drinking tea before bed. Definitely if I eat a meal, like if I eat like the rest of the stir fry and then I go to sleep in 30 minutes, not only am I gonna have some weird dreams, I'm gonna be sweaty at night. For example, if I'm stressed or worried about something, I'm more likely to have a nightmare. That one makes sense. Are you how, and this for anyone in here, how are you with like pocketing manageable, I would say, because there's some things that maybe we only cross this, but like how are you good with like not even maybe pocketing like stressful thoughts or like anxious thoughts when going to bed? Like
do you find that you're able to, like, when you're laying down, I know sometimes like you lay down and your mind can wander, and there's some things that maybe will like are stronger than others, but are you in a lot of cases, or have you found yourself ever able to take certain things that you know are making you anxious, or you know are kind of stressing you out, and being like, okay, let me just put that away for the night, and then be able to like fall asleep, like have control over that? Because that's something that I think I got really good at. I haven't had a thought keep me up in a very, very long time. But I have had like thoughts where like they would keep me up, but like I've been able to like, I mean, I mentioned this on stream. I do the thing where like I visualize myself like locking it away, and then it literally just goes away. I don't know. I mean, like I'm gonna keep utilizing that as long as it works. But God, it's been so nice. Like that, like, cause I used to have like sleepless nights. Not like recently, not even in recent years. I would say maybe in like college times, I was definitely very anxious. I was a very anxious college boy. But then I just found ways, I found ways that worked for me for avoiding letting the anxiety interfere with certain things at least. And it helped. I'm trying to reduce the sound so much. Yeah, let me pack away the stir fry too. And fill this with water. Got some salt in there. Not some salt, some soap in there. I incorporate, hold on, let me see this in a second. I've got this fork in here too. Anything else that I need to worry about? I don't think so. I incorporate mindfulness in my nightly routine. I burn, is it Palo Santo? Did I say that correctly? I do a similar kind of ritual while washing my face, or do a light Reiki meditation with my hands. Ooh. Oh wait, I mixed both of these things. Let me read the above message. Sorry, you're probably gonna say something about that in a second too. I burn Palo Santo and do a sort of smoke cleanse with it before bed, and envision tension or stress leaving my body with the smoke. I feel like that visual is like that practice is like that's how I think about my like brain thing, where I'm visualizing taking whatever thoughts or whatever things and putting it in a chest and like locking it away. Like something about, I don't know, something about that, like I feel like it works. And it obviously depends on the person. It depends, you know, maybe it doesn't work for you, maybe it does. But like I feel like that's like that's like how I feel. If I'm not able to burn the Palo Santo, then you do some kind of ritual where washing your face, do a light Reiki meditation with your hands. Got it. That makes sense. I used to watch Reiki videos all the time, like before bed. They were very peaceful to me. My mom used to go to a Reiki practitioner, and she loved it. It's really nice. I feel like, what else do? I do, well, this isn't a nighttime thing. In the morning, I try not to, well, there are a couple things. Okay, so in the morning, I try not to open up any social media apps. One of the things that I used to do, one of the things that I started doing a while ago that now I've like taken a step further, was not opening any social media apps until my feet have exited my bed, until my feet have touched the floor. That was like my starting point. Eventually I got used to that. And now I try not to open up any social media, not check my email, not like really use my phone until like I wake up, I brush my teeth. Like I try to give myself like a moment to like wake up and start the day before I go on my phone. And I found that I really enjoyed that. I still do use my phone though. I use it as my alarm, I use it as my clock and stuff. I saw someone, I don't know if this was on YouTube or on another app, but someone mentioned how they make sure that they have like a big or an analog clock, like just like a big clock available to them that they can see when they wake up, so that they don't look at their phone as soon as they wake up. And I was like, ooh, I kind of like that. Although I still use my phone as my alarm, so I don't know. But maybe I can use something else as my alarm. But like I have found at least like in the morning, on the morning side of things, not like starting my brain's activity until I've like woken up a little, like I've gone to the bathroom, I brushed my teeth, maybe I start making my mate, and then maybe I'll look at my phone and I'll start doing stuff. Doing more of that has helped me a lot during the day. And then at night I try avoiding like short form media. The only thing that like I will consume sometimes before bed, well, like, cause like I'll have like a bunch of like any of our friends, I feel like we have like a lot of like mutuals and stuff in here that like will like be like live late. Like if I'm on my computer, then like I'll have their streams open and stuff. But then after I put my computer to sleep, I usually have like a little duration where I like have time move slower. I usually for the most part don't scroll on socials beforehand, but I still do open up YouTube, and my YouTube homepage on my phone at night knows that I'm looking for like ASMR videos. I open it up and it's like that like paper account, like doing a little like spa treatment on like a paper person. It's my show. My show is on. Yeah. That's awesome. It brings a great sense of body awareness. I like how it honors the mind, the body, and the spirit as a unit. In terms of phone use, I've started leaving it at home and I run errands. Interesting. That one's interesting. Ooh, how often do y'all listen to music when you're out? This is something that I'm like mixed with, because I tend to have like my AirPods in. Beforehand, I would listen to music all the time. I mean, I love listening to music. I live in my own world. It's great. It's fun. I've been trying to like, in some moments, I don't have like a rule of like what determines when I do this. It's just purely based off of vibe. Like take my like AirPods out and just like hear the sounds of like society. But like hear the sounds that are just like in the air. And like, I think it's led to two things for me. One, there is like a little, I don't know, it does feel like a little bit of like a breath of like fresh air. Like it feels like things are a little bit slower and it feels like a little bit more whatever. And then two, I think it doesn't like welcome more interaction, but like when my headphones are in, like I'm not saying anything to anybody. I'm not like really talking to anyone. I'm not like doing anything. My headphones are out and like you're grocery shopping or you're on like, the subway or something. Sometimes there are like moments where like you and another person might like both like jointly like laugh at something. Like you both like notice the same thing or whatever. Like there's like little like things like that where if I don't have my headphones in, there's like a little bit of like participation. I don't know. I feel like I have like random like light interactions sometimes with people, or like we like bump into each other by accident or something. Like it's a little bit more, it's a little bit more like there's more interaction, and I'm like, oh, okay, that felt like human. In terms of phone use, oh no, that was one from before. You leave it at home and running errands sometimes. When I'm taking public transportation, I like to have headphones on because I do not like the sound of creaky subway rails. That's fair. However, when I'm out, I've had headphones out because I feel more present. I just kind of like gauge where I'm at. Did I say that correctly? I actually never know if I do. And decide from there. I don't feel like there has to be a hard rule. Yeah. I think I'm on that same vibe where it's like, I don't think I'm ever gonna like, I don't think I have a way to like draw a line. I think it's just gonna be like a vibe. Definitely outside, I've been doing it more. Like where I can just like hear the sounds of the street. On the subway, I think I usually have my headphones in, and the noise canceling actually high key, like when you're already on the train and like you don't have to worry about anything and like it seems fine, like visually, the noise canceling is really nice for subway sounds, for at least here. However, sometimes like if I notice like on the subway, occasionally I'll take my headphones out if I feel like people are like interacting. If I feel like people are interacting, I'm like, okay, wait, let me partake in this. Or like I just like to like listen in or I don't know. Sometimes if there's like a dance performance and I don't feel like my brain's gonna explode, I'll take the headphones out. Sometimes I'll just pause the music, keep the headphones in so they don't know that like I'm involved. But if it seems like I want them to know that they have a little audience, then I'll take it out. But it depends on the day, Oftentimes it's just like It's just not. It's not. Oftentimes it's like the worst time, but like not on their end. It's just like I don't know. But then sometimes it's like it's nice. Whenever I see videos of like people doing stuff on the subway, like I see like videos of like YouTube videos where people are like singing and stuff on the subway. I'm like, damn, wait, I kind of want to be on one of these carts. The area I live in, at least talking with strangers is very common. Yeah, that was the thing before. In the city areas, there are people playing music on speakers or even instruments out on the sidewalk. Yeah, we definitely have that here. I've noticed like there's a similar. It depends where, I guess, but it's not really It's probably the same vibe there. I feel like our cities are very similar. More common in the city for people to gather. Yeah, and I've been trying to like be more present in the gathering, I would say. Honestly, now that the weather's getting warmer, people are like, there's something in the air this year. Oh, also this raffle, this is the last raffle of the night for sure. For 28,000 points, if you want to enter, you can type an exclamation join in the chat, you could possibly win some. I feel like this year, I don't know if it's like me, if I've been acting different, or or what's changed, but it seems like I feel like I'm getting more involved in like interactions with strangers. Not even like strangers, but like I find myself like either like conversing with someone or like, I don't know, like I feel like there's more of, last year I think I was very, or even the year before, I was very on my phone. I was very like to myself, I do my own thing, you know, unless like we're specifically at something where it's like a gathering, we're together or whatever, like it's just always me to myself. But like now, like if I'm in an elevator, like, or, I mean, if I'm on the train, I usually have my music in, but like sometimes if I'm on the train and like, sometimes the vibe is just there. Oh my God, Mark Rebele. I've been checking, because I turned on notice, after I missed the last one I saw where he was, but I wasn't gonna make it in time. I don't think he's been going live lately. I don't think he's been like doing it lately. I've been checking. I think the last stream was like a month ago. I've been wanting to though, because Katie reminded me of one of the shows that was happening, and I was way too late to it. But I think that he hasn't been out in like a month. I wanna go to one. And I finally, as soon as I turned on notifications, he stopped going live. Congary's, by the way. Oh, Lily, I'm all 28,000 points. Oh my God, Bowser, you're still here. Hi. Next time there's a Mark Rebele show, performance outside, it's usually on a Sunday. It's always on a Sunday. I'll look further into this. He might be on tour or something. I checked. I think in June he's going to be in Europe. But I'm like, that's in time. Rigged. Super. Imagine one day I actually rig it. Will we know? But yeah, if you have any info on it, let me know. If you find out anything, let me know. I'm still keeping an eye out. I have noted he's on. If I see he's on this Sunday, especially if he's on this Sunday, because normally there's a dance class I'd probably end up going to. I'd miss it anyway to be able to go to this, because it'd be really cool to get to go to at least one, but I want to see. Just damn you one day, like, I got him. When I think of that, I think if we got Mark Rebele at home. It's just me playing Fuser. But yeah, I really want to go. What I'd probably do is I'll probably take a picture. I'll probably post on Discord, and then I'll let y'all know if you can, and then maybe you'll be able to see me on the stream just in the background with like my hand popping up. I'll do like the sponge hand, you know? Where it's like I just like stick it out. We got Mark Rebele at home, and it's Ryan. I was like, is Ryan live right now? I just checked. He's not. I could see everything from here now. Wow, this angle is wild. Oh, I'm glad he gets to be on Veggies. I feel like he was doing so much before. Docs, yeah. You're like, and here are his coordinates right now. Honestly, the pieces of a mushroom in this stir fry look like, they kind of look like chicken. God, it tastes so good. All right, one more like little mushroom, and then we'll call it. I'm telling you, I would do it like this every time. Not only that, the dealing with like raw chicken. No, not raw chicken's good. Chicken's good, but dealing with raw chicken, almost like this is so delicious as is that I don't feel like I need
to like have this be like, this doesn't need to feel like a substitute. I feel like this could be like, this is just good. Saving that little piece right there. I'm kind of sad that there's not that much left. I mean, like there is. This is what we're working with right now. Okay. Oh, didn't realize that was there. That just, that was stuck to the bottom. Like this is all we got left. This is definitely enough for like this with rice. I can get like one more. Here's a hand for compare. Okay, it's like the size of my hand. This with rice and some seltzer and a little dessert will be a satisfying lunch tomorrow. But I feel like we had so many more veggies than what we ended up with. Oh, honestly, yeah. Dude, we have so much rice. I'm so excited. Tomorrow, I'm so sorry. I think I hit you again. Tomorrow, we're gonna be fed. We're gonna be well fed. Thursday, I feel like Thursday we'll game. Let me see real quick. Hold on, let me see what time. You know what, I'll update Discord with the time and everything, but we talk about so many different topics at the end of I know. But like, this is like, I mean, like, this is like, I love talking about this stuff. I think we started getting into like dreams and like energy. I think it started with you asking about my energy this late into the night. Went from shoes to dreams to Mark, you're so right. I'm into it. Honestly, like this is with this conversation, like everything we talked about, just like the vibes of tonight. Because we started stream rather late. It's almost 2 a.m. here, and there's a motorcycle outside or a lawnmower. I can't really tell, you know. This is the type of night that like when I lay down to go to bed. I mean, I'm still gonna shower, but like when I lay down to go to bed, I'm gonna be like, this was a good night. Like this night was like, the day wasn't even bad, but this night was way better than the day. Proof that I for real would just say anything in here. I'm so grateful for it. Oh no, my phone locked. I'm so grateful for it though. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you like, one, just chatting with me, but also just like the company. And for anyone in here, I appreciate you being here. I hope like, you know, there are some streams that like I just pull up late at night that like I never chat in, but I just like to have them open. I just like to like listen in or just kind of have it. If this stream is not for you, for anyone in here, I'm honored. I'm grateful. I'm glad. Thank you, Matt, for being here. I'm glad that the stream fixed itself on your end. I hope your internet's okay. We probably won't be live tomorrow. I think we won't be live tomorrow. We'll see. I got a dance class tomorrow that ends at the same time as today, so clearly it's possible, but I think I might want to save our energy for Thursday. But I think the next stream is going to be another, like a game and hang type of thing. Heck yeah! Like, let me find our place to go. Or actually, I'll probably do that when I get back over there. Here, we'll go to our little closing screen, and I'm just gonna yap in your ear for like the next like minute or two while I make my way back to the desk and we figure this stuff out. Yeah, I think Thursday we're gonna play a game and hang out. We're gonna probably keep it pretty chill. I don't think we'll play anything intense, so no worries if you can't make it. Just something that's like in the Steam library while we catch up on the week, prep for the weekend. If I go to this house class, I'm probably gonna not shut up about it, as I tend to do. Was there cornstarch on my mouse? There's a snake in my boot, or whatever the line is. That is the line. I'm lying by making it seem like I don't know. But yeah, I can't believe y'all are awake at this time. I mean, I guess it depends on. I guess we're all in different. I guess we're all in different time zones right now. But it's like almost 2 a.m. here. We almost made it to another 11:11 after I said like the last two were were likely the final ones. My goodness. Oh my god! I've also been watching Alveus again. Wait, let me see if that horse is in the pasture. If that horse is in the pasture, then we have to. Yeah, there are 2 horses in there. Or maybe they're donkeys? They might be donkeys, actually. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, honestly. Oh my god, Mads, it's so late for you. Mads, you better play DTI. You can lie if you want. You don't need to, or you can be honest. I don't want you to feel forced. But it is getting late. We might go to the raccoons tonight, honestly. There's a cute little fox sleeping over there, but the horse isn't standing in the funny stance, so I think we can go to the yeah, we'll go to the raccoons. They're eating some corn right now. I don't think we've done anything with corn recently. Anyway, I'll throw this one over here. Wait. Yes, okay, the raccoons are out. They're vibing. I don't need TI, but we'll get Roblox enrichment time for a tiny bit. Ooh, maybe a little Bloxy Bingo or other Roblox. Maybe DTI. You know what? That's the mystery of the night. But truly, thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. I hope that you get some good rest tonight. I hope that your dreams are, if you have any, are swell. I hope they're not overwhelming. I hope that your mind can be clear for the night and you can start tomorrow feeling fresh. If it is already tomorrow, if it is already the middle of the day for you, I hope the rest of your day goes great. Ooh, maybe have a hotel. Suddenly we go back to stream. I exit the stream ending screen. A new stream plan for the night. That has a pretty emote. Oh my god. Oh, that's real pretty. I like that. I like that butterfly. Yeah, we'll be live again on Thursday. I don't know what game yet, but that's gonna be the fun of the mystery. We'll figure it out. But yes, be sure to stay hydrated tonight. Be sure to remember to sleep on fresh, clean sheets when you can, when you find that you were able to, because it feels amazing, and you deserve to feel amazing when you sleep. And thanks, I made it myself. I'm lying. You know what? I believe you. I'm also lying. Music and Bloxy Bingo. That sounds like a swell night.